Okay, let me just fix this now. Sorry, we are now live. I think we are live. We had a little bit of a technical problem there. And I didn't press the live button, but now we had to start all over again. And we are now here. Let me know if you can see us. Let us know if you can see us, if you can hear us. I kind of screwed up there a little bit, but we are here. So do give me a wee, and my entrance didn't happen. So there you go. That's what happens when we are doing this live. But let me know if we're live. Tanya, I see you, Tanya. Are we live? Are we live? Are we live on YouTube as well? Because I kind of screwed up a wee bit. Let me just check. I don't. Oh, we are live on YouTube, are we? I don't know. Can someone check that out for me? Oh, yeah. We're live on YouTube. We are there. We are there. Lawrence, how are you keeping? We are live. Sorry, we had a little bit of a blunder at the beginning because I did not. We were talking away for about 10, 20 minutes. And we were talking an XYZ, and I completely forgot to press the live button. But here we are. We are now live again. Well, fourth time around tonight. Anyway, welcome to Shadow Whispers in the Night on a Sunday night. Technical problems last night, as again tonight. Well, not again tonight. It was my fault. And that's why we are here tonight. We have a fantastic guest on with us. Let me just. Do you know what? Patrice is going to read out. Patrice is going to read out our fantastic guest tonight
because it's written in American, not Irish. Brandon Cooper is a seasoned paranormal expert with over 30 years of experience. Ancestrally tied to the Eastern Band of the Cherokee Nation and their sacred medicine, he has grown up in the Appalachian Mountains, making him an Appalachian expert. He is also a shaman, a founding member of Supernatural Inc. Paranormal, and an investigator with the Paranormal Task Force in the Midwest of the United States.
There you go. So tonight, joining us, it is Brandon Cooper. I'm so excited to have him on tonight with us. I've watched him for a very long time, and I'm so intrigued. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot in common and a lot to talk about. I'm going to bring Brandon in here with us right now. Brandon, in 3, 2, 1. I'm joking. Yeah. There you are. Well, welcome.
Are we live?
We are live now, twice in one night. Yeah.
Hello from America.
Hello from Ireland. Was not fun.
Well, you know, but it was okay because the nerves got out of the way for everybody, and now, now we got the false start.
That was a Jennyism. That was an absolute Jennyism. I mean, I have never done that before. I've forgot to unmute my microphone, which is regular with me, but I've never forgotten to press live. And I'm like, people checking YouTube and TikTok, and we're not live. And Jenny, when are you starting? I'm like, what's starting? No, we started
here.
Everyone. We are here. So, Brandon, thank you for being with us twice in one night.
No worries. Hey, do you want to pull the chat up like we had it to the side?
Indeed, yep, I will indeed. Of course I will.
So much easier to read.
I will, for sure. We have, who do we have here tonight? We have, hi, Joanne. How are you keeping? Hope you are well. We have Lawrence. Lawrence, how are you? It's been a while. It has been a while. Gary, how are you? Thank you for being here. We have Mary. We have Shane. We have Jacqueline. We have our lady, Tanya. Hey, Tanya. There's my darling. How's our Tanya? Gwen, I see you. Gwen.
Okay, good. There, Gwen is downstairs right now.
Hey, Gwen. Gwen, I forgot to press the live button. And we were having a long conversation and a good conversation, and I forgot to press it.
I blame Sasquatch.
Yes, it's all his or her fault. But here we are now. We are here. Susan, my darling, how are you keeping, my love? Thank you so much, my love. Resneck. We have Resneck. Hi, y'all.
He's downstairs too.
Hi, Reds. Don't say no way. But here we are again. Here we are once again. So tonight we'll be talking about
Stuff.
My favorite subject, paranormal.
Yes.
Always paranormal. And we're talking about the mountains that you all know that I don't know much about. Patrice has been there. You live beside them.
I'm there.
Tell us a wee bit about it.
So I live in the Appalachian Mountains, which is the east coast of the United States of America. I got to say that because this is international.
Yes.
This is the first international podcast I've ever been on.
It's the first one ever.
Me too.
That's crazy. But it's
so there we go. It's amazing.
And you're
Jenny's
doing
the international star.
I am in my arse. And you're in Ireland. So I'm honored. I am honored. Thank you.
And it's great because of the strong Scots-Irish connection in the Appalachian Mountains, which we're going to talk about too. But no, I'm in the Appalachian Mountains. I live in South Carolina. I'm in the upstate, what we call the upstate. So I'm in the upper part. If you look at the map, I'm kind of at the point where it meets Georgia and everything kind of meets right there. We are in the outshoot. We're in the Blue Ridge Mountains, which is kind of not an offshoot, but a branch of the Appalachians that starts in the top of Georgia and goes almost all the way through Virginia. I believe the Blue Ridge part does.
Yeah.
And I'm also connected to the Smoky Mountains, which is where the Cherokee Reservation is. And Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I don't know if people have heard of Gatlinburg over there, but it's a nice tourist town. So,
and like I said before we were live, I've heard of the Blue Ridge Mountains, but not a lot. But I've heard the name before.
Right.
I've heard the name before. And like I said, I know Patrice, you've been there before, haven't you?
Yes. I grew up in Maryland, and our summer home was up in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, out near Roanoke, Virginia. And yeah, learning how to drive, going like this up the mountains, prepared me for living in Italy, which I currently live in Italy. But
love Italy. Love Italy.
Mountains, love them.
Love Italy.
I'll tell you one thing about the U.S. So for me to drive to Georgia would be about the same time.
What is going on tonight?
You said you went out and donated to the fairies.
How?
No, but no, you're back.
Were frozen.
You froze for a second.
What kind of offering did you make there, Brandon?
Well, it was the fairy because my signal came back right when you said fairies.
Oh, listen, I'm just going to go underneath my computer desk, and I'm just going to bring my wine with me, and I'm staying there.
Yeah. Well, Brandon's going to tell us a little bit about his branch of the Fae that are there in his mountains as well.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
Let's talk about it in the U.S. They very rarely mention the Fae.
Okay, let's go.
Actually, we talk about Fae all the time. You're just in the wrong part of the United States because there are no Fae anywhere else but here in these mountains.
Oh my gosh! Tell us a wee bit about it.
So, well, I'll make the connection to so if you look at the Appalachian Mountain Range and you see how it goes all the way up the East Coast, and then you pull up Scotland, so and you see the Scottish Highlands coming down. Well, that's the same mountain range. People just don't understand. That's the Appalachian Mountains. So when the Scottish and the Irish were brought to the Americas as slaves, indentured servants, once they got free or whatever and settled, they came to the mountains, and the one thing they discovered is they said, this is exactly like home. Well, it is, because it's the same trees, the same soil, the same plants, the same climate, We are actually in what's called a deciduous rainforest. We're the only deciduous rainforest in the U.S. Well, Scotland is in a rainforest. That's why Ireland and Scotland, it rains all the time. Same here. Super green here, and it rains all the time.
Oh, that's awesome. That's beautiful.
Brandon, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. I was going to bring it into the Fae real quick. So the one thing that everybody knows here in the South is at night there's only one light that you leave on in the entire house, and it's the light over the stove, and you leave it on for the house fairy. And everybody knows it. Like, I don't care if you're visiting somebody's house, like if they're about to go to bed and you see that light's not on, you'd be like, "Hey, oven light," and they'll be like, "Oh, thank you for reminding me." Like, it's a thing.
Yeah. Okay. That's we have that in common. And I love that. Can I just say hi to a few people here before we just say hi to a few, because I know they're all saying hi. Oh, excuse me, I've got a wee bit of a sniffle here. We have Joanne Stewart. Hi, Mr. Gnome from Canada. Hi,
hey, Joanne.
How are you doing, my love? Lawrence. Well, Brandon, what's the crack? Rednecks, how are you all? Anna is saying hi.
That's my beautiful wife.
Oh, hi, Anna. Oh, Anna, we have to have you on as well. If you want to jump in, you can jump in. If you want to jump in, Anna.
Unfortunately, she is under the weather.
Oh, that's okay.
She'll just have to watch.
We'll do another night. Our girl, Miss Tanya from Missouri, she sends us great pictures on our group chat. We have Natalie. How are you, my love? Good evening. How are you? Natalie, we went live for about 20 minutes before this, and I forgot to press the live button. So we had to start all over again. But
I call it dress rehearsal. That's what it was. It was dress rehearsal.
So we had to start all over again. Gary saying, nice to see you, Brandon. I'm in England, bruv. Bruv is brother.
See, that I know because my cousin is from England. So the English I get.
That's bruv. Natalie, that's okay, my love. That's okay. Thank you for jumping in and saying hi. Stay as long as you can. We have to catch up. We definitely have to catch up. We have Lawrence Moonshine. Oh yeah, great to see Legacy kept going. The Scots and the Irish, absolutely. We have Gathers Roses. I haven't found them yet, but I have Hannafee family in Galway and Cork. Unfortunately, the family member who had contact with Patrick Hannafee passed, and the information left with her.
And that's my wife again. She's on her different profile.
Wow.
So that's down in County Cork.
Yeah.
She also has family down in County Cork that we're going to try to look for too.
Cork is beautiful. Cork is so lovely. So lovely. We have Gary here again. It's the paranormal entities and you can say that word. I can never say it.
Appalachian.
You can say Appalach if you just want to.
Appalach. Okay, I'll say Appalach. When I say the word, I think that's imp.
Yep.
Well, all hell breaks loose. Now I spell it. Just be careful, Natalie. Be careful. People just look at you sideways when you have saying you've seen them. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy. And then we have Beyond Life Paranormal Research. Hey, Brandon.
What's up, brother?
Have our lady Pamela. Hey there. Hey, Pamela. I'm so glad you're here. Wales is saying nothing but rain. That's from Gary. Most English homes here do not have lights above the cougar. My bulb blew a few days ago. Tanya, I miss you so much. Bless her. Oh, we miss you, Tanya. We miss you. Tanya, I was talking about the whiskey earlier on tonight. We were talking about the Bushmills. And I was saying that, maybe myself and another person finished that bottle off that I did not have to carry over to Scotland with me. One was singing on the way down to the room. And I was like, why are you all leaving? Let's keep going. And I took a selfie, my sunglasses on, my hoodie on, packing for the next day to travel. Yeah. It was crazy.
This one, Jenny and Tanya, the whole thing by themselves. And Tanya's petite, tiny.
Back in my drinking days, yes. A quick side note, funny story. So my bachelor party, when I got married to my wife, consisted of me and my future mother-in-law. And she is a small, tiny Irish woman.
Oh, Jesus, no.
and she thought she could drink moonshine and keep up with me.
Wow.
Tell me she did it. Did she do it?
I mean, finger guns were coming out. She was that.
Did she do it? Did she do it?
No, she could almost. She almost, and then she just finally had to. She was done. Yeah, I had to keep her from falling off of the second floor of the hotel because she went outside, and I'm like, "You're done."
I would like to try it. I've never tried it before, but I would like to try it.
So, and I can talk about the moonshine connection. So yeah, and moonshine's nothing but Irish whiskey that was brought over.
Poutine. Would it be like poutine?
Smoother. It's smoother than that.
Okay.
It's usually corn mash, isn't it?
Yeah, and we use either corn mash or a sour mash.
Mm.
But yeah, it's the same techniques that came over from Ireland. So, and I mean, it's a tradition that's still kept to this day. I know 5th and 6th generation moonshiners that
wow.
yeah, that are out there.
Yeah.
And it's what helped keep the Scots-Irish that settled in this area alive, because nobody wanted to hire an Irish person. I mean, they were signed. So everybody says, that America was segregated, blacks and whites, and it was 100% the South was, but there were also no Irish people allowed signs.
Yes.
Yep.
All over the place.
Absolutely.
So that's another thing. You really there's not that much racism in these mountains because everybody's poor. We don't care who you are.
Oh.
Well, they also wanted to get out of the cities and get back to farming. They didn't want to be factory workers ever in the beginning. So when they finally got a place with plenty of land that they could have and make their own, they just carved out those mountains and went for it.
Well, and what made it even harder, the land that they were given was the land that nobody could farm.
Except them.
But exactly. See, nobody was smart enough to realize that these people are in the exact same mountain range they just left.
Yeah.
And so the Irish have thrived. Like here in the mountains, it's not rare to see people walking around in a kilt.
Wow. You're in a different part of the mountains than I was. I was near Rocky Mount, Virginia, and we have whole mountains with nothing but smoke rising off of the still clear day. But, I remember when I was in junior high school, my science project, I built a copper still with copper sheeting and solder.
Yep.
I was sharing my summer roots. But
Oh, and I see my buddy Brian Wells in the comments.
Yeah, Brian is here. Brian, hi, Brian.
Yeah, he's looking for my feet pics. Dude, don't laugh. I made 30 cents off those feet.
The gnome's feet.
They're not your feet. They're
I made 30 cents off of them feet pics. Thank you very much.
And yes, Laura, did you say what you said?
Yes.
Lawrence, yes, the word poaching was mentioned. I did try it once, and let me tell you, that was crazy. Victoria is saying, love the mountains. No, we have Shane. Now, the big question is it haunted? At least that is my question. No.
The Appalachian Mountains, really? No. Nobody talks about how haunted these mountains are. Yeah, of course it's haunted. So, the Appalachian Mountains are the oldest one of the oldest mountain ranges in the world. And plus, with all of the granny witch magic that's up in these hills, and all of the Appalachian folk magic that's in these hills, it mixed with all of the Native American practices, there are elementals all over the place. We call him the hairy man, but Sasquatches or Bigfoots in these woods. We've got a lizard man that lives like in the lower part of our state. We've got dogmen. We've got we got a little bit of everything. We've got banshees. We've got fae. We have little people.
I was going to say the little people too.
We have aliens. We've got We have, well, the moon-eyed people of the Cherokee culture we have.
Okay.
That was one of the things I was going to ask you about on my list was the moon-eyed people, because there's a lot of question about if they were supernatural or Scotch Irish or Welsh.
Yeah, and we could talk about that too. Well, it's the same argument as down in Mexico. Their Coatzacatl, one of their gods, was actually a tall, pale white man with a red beard and red hair. Where did he come from?
DNA says Europe. They're now tracing DNA.
Correct.
But when Columbus showed up, some people thought that was coming out of the legends coming true.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of mistook him.
Yeah, wrong one.
Did you ever encounter any of them?
All of them. Yeah. So AI wrote my bio. I don't know what qualifies me as an Appalachian expert other than I grew up here.
Yeah, I was going to say, what is the moon-eyed people? That's what Natalie is asking, and I'm asking, what is the moon-eyed people?
Oh, we'll get there. Once we set the base of all of the lore.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
And any uber geeks out there, if you're familiar with the supercontinent of Pangaea,
yep,
that's what we're talking about. Is when you say the Appalachians split off, it runs also across the top of Ireland now, and then up through the Highlands. But they've actually, in 2011, they named the Irish Appalachian Trail that runs across to, I think, Antrim.
Antrim, yes.
Through a couple of mountain ranges right straight across the north of Ireland, and they formally named it the Irish Appalachian Trail.
They did?
It's a formal part now.
Good.
I did not know that. This one was doing her homework, and I was feeding the animals and the children and trying to get everything sorted. And
well, see, no, I love this because I've got the paranormal side, and you've got the paranormal questions, and then she's got the Appalachian Mountain questions. So she's helping me lay the base of the lore, and just to show, like, because this helps me show how tight Irish Americans are with Ireland and our roots.
Yeah,
I mean, I could go in this closet and pull out my kilts.
Could you? Do you want to do it? I'm joking if you don't want to.
I can. I got my formal one. Yeah, let me go grab it.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I love that. Julie, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Julie. So lovely. Thank you. Yes, Lawrence, I'll put that to Brandon as well. Yeah. He's good, but
the Banshees follow a family name. I didn't know
Sarah.
that.
Hi, Sarah.
Yeah, Ancestry.com says I've got a lot of Irish. I'm Scotch Irish English. I've traced back through the Scots and how they got to America.
Oh, look what he has.
Beautiful.
Come on.
I love it. Is that the O'Connor? What?
We love
He had his ears on.
So this is the United States Marine Corps tartan.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Did we mention he's also a retired Marine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm also a retired Marine Corps.
Yeah.
I was in Iraq and Afghanistan. Blah blah blah.
My gosh.
Oh, so I've got this. I have a Black Watch tartan because we're authorized to wear the Black Watch as well. And my family, the Coopers, our pattern has a lot of purple in it, and I wish I could pull it up. But it's really nice. But I'm going to wait till I come to Ireland.
Yes.
Because I want a great kilt of my family's. And then I want it so I can roll around on the ground.
Roll yourself up in it.
Now, we were in Scotland not too long ago. And we went to many beautiful castles. And there was this amazing guy, and he was playing the bagpipes. And I forget the name of the castle, but the castle, we went to a mansion. It was a mansion or palace. We went to a palace, and then we went to a castle. But there was this beautiful Scottish guy playing the bagpipes. So of course we went over, myself, Tanya, and Jody went over, and talking away to him as you do, taking selfies with him as you do, and of course that question comes up by yours truly: is it true?
Well, it's true for me.
I can say, having dated Bagpipe Bill in Jacksonville, don't borrow chapstick from any of the guys in the pipe and drum corps.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Apparently, it's a barrier for the scratchiness of the
oh
kill.
well, I'm so glad I know that one
It's
now.
not just me, is it, Brandon?
I'm so glad I know that.
I've been a drummer most of my life, so yeah, it's true.
I'm so glad I know that now, because I'll not be asking, listen, my lips don't dry. Do you have anything for me? Very quickly, Natalie is saying, I've heard a banshee. She came up to my window and into my bedroom. She made the floorboards squeak, and I just ran for my dear life. And then a week later, my grandma had passed away. See, that's yeah, I remember. Even my mother was like, kind of like, we heard something crying outside, and my mom was saying, come away from the window, come away from the window. And if your mom says that, you do it.
Well, that's a thing too here. Okay, so some of the same rules that y'all have over there. Do not whistle at night. Don't whistle in the woods at night. Don't whistle in the house at night, because you'll call a spirit.
Oh, I was about to whistle.
Yeah, but it's not night here.
Yeah.
So that's on you. Enjoy. Also,
do you use paint blue on the paint on your porch, the ceiling of your porches, paint blue, or is that?
Now, paint blue is lower part of the state.
Okay.
Because those are water, those evil spirits are water, anti-water spirits or whatever down there.
Okay.
That's where you get the Gullah people from, with their African roots, and that's so the hate blue comes from the Gullah down that way towards the coast.
What is the hate blue?
Paint is our
NT.
Paint. What is that? Because you all know what you're talking about. We have no idea what you're talking about.
So paint, HANT. That's an old world word for ghost.
Okay.
So a haint is a ghost, and a booger is a cryptid.
Yep.
And
haint blue is light blue.
And you paint it on the ceiling of your porch, and the spirits see the world upside down there, and they think it's a bottle of water, and they can't cross it.
So it keeps them out of your house.
Yep. So it keeps them out of the house. We also have cinnamon brooms that go up around the house.
Okay.
I put little ones in my car.
Really?
Cinnamon brooms. I was in North Florida, and they have them all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah. Hate blue, indigo, dye. Yeah. Gullah Geechee traditional. Yep.
Oh my
so
God.
the Gullah people, they speak a language called Geechee, but here we just call them all Geechees. But that's a whole separate show with a whole different set of rules here in South Carolina.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's beautiful culture.
I'm looking at Dubs here. I want to touch the castles.
I want to touch the castles too, Brian.
I don't think we have castles in America. Those were just big houses that rich people built. No real castles.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. Why did the U.S. wipe out all of our stone buildings? Because if you look at every picture from a World's Fair here in the U.S., and all of those buildings were made to last, and they're made of stone, and the architecture was much better than we got now. So where are they?
Right, I know. So I'm just going to put my phone here.
But we like to tear things down after 150 years and build something new.
That's why here I like it, because you can just go walking in the mountains and you'll find an old homestead or an old cabin in the woods is just still sitting there we try to preserve all of ours as much as we can.
And stone
Yeah.
walls. You'll find stone walls. in
Stone
the
walls. So
mountains.
when you find stone walls in the mountains,
Yeah.
so
Oh
you-
yeah.
that would have came from something that would have been built there before.
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. You can. Yeah. You see steps, like just there's a
Okay.
set of like stone stairs in the middle of nowhere. So there was a house there.
Wow. Okay, Tanya hung her brooms today. Let me go through
Cool.
this. Judy saying my older aunt said never open the curtains after dark.
Yeah, you're supposed to close all the windows after dark, especially if you live
Okay.
in the woods. And do not look out. No matter what you hear, don't look out those windows.
Okay, knowing me, I probably.
Now, our banshees are our messenger of death
Where's-
is owls.
Oh yeah, I love them.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, can I just this question from Gary? Is taint one of the? You can call it.
So
a
a haint H, put an H instead of the T.
Oh,
I
wait,
was
So-
gonna
it
Taint
taints.
is a
It
thing,
taints.
but
It
it's
taints.
like the space.
Taint is the skin in between.
Your holes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
That's the taint.
it's like the bowling ball grip, I guess.
Oh Lord. Oh,
Is that allowed in Ireland? I
That's a
don't
long
know.
time, Brandon.
that's hilarious. This is Jenny you're talking to. There's nothing like not allowed on this show. This is Shane. Do you believe that the voices in the mountains are the Fae?
Now that's a great question, and it depends because some of the voices are native voices, but you will hear. Yeah, I do believe the Fae. Yeah, you can hear them. You can hear the drumming. So you can hear the singing out in the woods. I walked outside the other night, actually, right after we got off video
Yeah.
planning this,
Yeah.
and I ran into a Fae.
Mm.
It had wings and it had legs. Never seen this creature back there before, and it was just like right here and it flew away. So I guess I'm doing the right thing.
Oh, I've
Back 'em.
even been in Ireland. I'm laughing at my banshee is Kimmy.
Yeah.
Kimmy's watching and Kimmy's gonna do her cards on you. Kimmy's watching. They're also mimics. Yes.
Yeah, we do. Yep. Well, mimics are called hide-a-behinds, depending
Yeah.
on where you're at.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I so believe in that. I really do believe in that. So this is Shane again. I don't mean to say Shane again. This is Shane's question. Sorry.
So you're talking about the rules. The other rule is if you're out in the woods and you hear somebody call your name, no, you didn't. Or if you hear somebody call for help, no, you didn't.
Okay, just
Because it could be the Fae trying to bring you into their world for their party, and once you step into the Fae's realm, 10 minutes is like 100 years here. So it could be the Fae trying to get you in. Could be a mimic or a hide-a-behinds calling you. It could be an elemental.
so you can have a child. Oh, you can hear a child's voice saying, help me," and you go help them. I remember I was in a show one night and they said, Jen, if you've seen kids on a dark road, and you're driving down a dusky dark road and you see two children on the side of the road, what will you do? And I said, run them over.
No.
Correct.
Run them over. I am
Yes.
not picking up no children at the side of the road, and I don't care where I am. I will run them over. No. No. Where are your parents? No. So that was my answer to that. So yes, the hide behinds or the mimics. I've had that in one of my locations. A mimic when we listen. Oh my gosh, I have it on video, and you swear it was me saying my name on the spirit box, Jenny.
Yep.
And you could see me and Kieran kind of reacting to it. We're like, oh my God. When we listen back to it again, it was me. It was my voice, but it wasn't me. Because you can see me on camera doing what I'm doing with my camera, and that's what I said. So yeah, it's mimic very much. Serious question from Julie. Is it safe for a single older woman in the woods? In the woods.
Do you want to camp? Or are you just talking about, like, is it safe to go out, like, during the day? Yeah.
I would even say daytime in Ireland at this moment in time. No, absolutely not. Nighttime, no.
Mm.
Unless you have your team with you and then they come, I'm going to attack you. I'm going to say, well, we got spirits on our side. Which one do you want to do?
I guess let me word this the safe way. If you are extremely familiar with outdoor situations and survival situations and you know what you're doing, as long as you keep a fire going all night long, you're fine. Oh,
Okay.
now I never suggest going in these woods alone. I mean, you could at any second you could fall into a cave or
Yeah.
there's cave systems and anything. It's dangerous. If you don't know what you're doing, please don't go out in these woods. Also, you could come across somebody still and they'll shoot you. Or we have ginseng that grows here, and that is a huge black market, and people will shoot you if you come on that property. But as long as you know what you're doing, yeah, you're fine. But I wouldn't suggest it.
It has to do with where too. Like the Appalachian Trail is relatively safe.
Yep.
It's, I don't know. Do you think it's warded or whatever? But you just don't hear a lot of things happening.
Do you know why?
On the trail itself. No, I don't know why.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what. Go look up how many people go missing on the trail every year.
Well, I know a fair amount do. But those are solos. Those aren't, you don't hear a lot of stories of hearing the banshee or seeing the
Fair.
Or,
Well, and my wife brings up a good point. Yeah, if you're a witch in the woods, you're fine.
Yeah.
Seriously, because that's you're good as long as you know natural stuff. Then the creatures or the haints or the boogers won't bother you.
Nope. Oh, good.
Bears and mountain lions will get you, but
That's. I was going with the more animal part where we call them pikes here or devious creatures. Yeah, Lawrence. But that's what I was thinking more of is of the animals, and like we wouldn't get in Ireland what you would get in America.
So I mean, we've got poisonous snakes, we've got rattlesnakes here, we've got
spiders,
poisonous spiders, we got scorpions.
Now here we are, Shane, Jenny, the best guest ever, or it could be just interest in shaman and native stories. We've got a lot, Shane. We have a lot more.
Thank you so much.
You see, and this is his first international interview, Shane.
Yeah,
and listen, Shane, grab him on, because Shane and Mary owns their podcast as well, so they do their shows as well. Really fantastic. So grab him, grab Brandon.
Oh.
They're in the Netherlands as well, so that would be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
That would be awesome.
I know. They're amazing people. They really are amazing people. They're like, we all call them our para family. They really are amazing.
Well, yeah, I'm down with whatever. I like talking about the Appalachians and things that I love because, I mean, we're the closest thing to Ireland outside of Ireland, honestly. We have a city called Clover if you need to go get your kilts fixed and stuff. Oh, let's see. Anna said they're definitely.
Oh, I'm fire. How are you, my darling? Oh, yes, I know we kind of started off wrong tonight, but we are here now. This one here, I want to see this one, brother. Tell him about you calling from the mountains while we were dating.
What? Go away. Go away. No. Okay, I'll tell you. So, I was up in...
Yeah.
Well, I have to... She's so proud of this story. I don't know why. So I was up this... Yeah, we weren't dating. Well, yeah, I guess we had just started dating. Anyway, I was up in the mountains. I was sleeping. There's a little cliff that I like to sleep on. And I just go up there when I'm doing spirit quests or whatever, sleep on the ground. Well, at 3 o'clock, around 3 o'clock in the morning, had a mountain lion come wake me up.
Oh.
And it nudged me, woke me up, which is usually my sign that something's wrong. Well, I grabbed the phone and I called my Anna, and apparently somebody was shooting behind her apartment. So I called her and said, "What's wrong?" And she goes, "Well, what do you mean, what's wrong?" So apparently I called her, and I was in the middle of the mountains, in the middle of nowhere, sleeping on a rock and so I get woke up by a mountain lion to her dodging bullets, checking, and so
Somebody was nudging you to make a call
What?
and check her
Yep.
out. My mom used to do
No.
that. Yeah.
mhm. So I
Oh,
mean, for what it's worth, we deal with the animals, and
wow.
we work with the fae a lot. We
Yeah.
work with the Sasquatch a lot.
I was going to say, what were you telling us about the Sweat Lodge and Sasquatch the other day?
Yeah, so we do a sweat. Well, I did. I hadn't done it in a
What is
while.
a Sweat Lodge first?
Okay, a sweat lodge is a Native American cleansing ritual to where you go in a hut and you hot rocks in there and you pour the water in the hot rocks and you steam it up and it gets like 200 plus degrees Fahrenheit and you just fight through it. It is a good cleansing ritual. It's a hard one, but it's a good one. That's oversimplification of it. If you want to know more, please look it up. There's a sweat lodge, Edie tribe.
Mm.
But sometimes while we're doing our sweat lodge, we've had a deer open the door and poke its head in and look at us. We've had the hairy man march around us and we can hear him and you see his hand reach. We have seen his hand reach in and open the curtain.
Oh my
And,
goodness.
and that's the blessing. There was a snake in there when my wife did it. Oh, and my elder went crazy because it was my wife and him, and he doesn't usually hear snakes in there, and that meant change was coming, and huge
Oh my
change
goodness.
did come. And I've taken people up there, and some people say it's life changing.
Wow.
Most people say it's life changing, but oh, yeah, I mean it's very spiritual.
Isn't it sometimes used as a predecessor to going on your spirit quests
Yep.
and
Yep.
moving on to finding your spirit animal? Sweat
Yep.
lodges are attached to just a whole.
The sweat lodges are like your main course of dinner of your spiritual journey. That you're gonna have it at the beginning and end of everything.
Okay. Do you find between this and I'm going to use the word paranormal to what we would do in spirits wise differently, where one is that both have a dark side and they both have a good side? Do you find that? Do you find it differently that the investigations are more harsher? No.
I think it just depends on where you're at and which creature you piss off at that time.
Okay.
Some are super dark. Some places are extremely dark, and that's usually around your elementals
Yeah.
or stuff. Which
Jody.
when I get you guys over here,
Yeah, we are going. We were talking today what month we're going over next year.
so we've got an elemental on the haunted property that I do the paranormal stuff at. One of the board members actually, he still has fingerprints on his face where he got burned from the elemental
He got burned from it.
because he did something I told him not to do.
So the
Anyway.
elemental of where it is, what do you think brought it to there? Because we know about, well, we think we know about Lep Castle. There's a lot of different stories coming from Lep Castle. Was it Mildred Darby? Was it the Druids who were there? The Normans who were there? And they were there to protect the land. And I've had experiences from it. And even though I don't talk about it often, but I've had experiences from it that I thought people say, Jen, you're mad, you're crazy, Jen, this and that. And I wouldn't be far wrong from saying that too. But that I really did. It was mind blowing. So do you think, or who do you think brought the elemental? Because elemental is many different things.
Right. So Native Americans used elementals to protect their sacred lands.
Yes.
So the land that down at Haygood Mill, that was actually the Cherokee's largest trading post. So it would make sense that there's an elemental there. But
Yeah.
you know what else brought it? Well, I mean, I was thinking that I always wanted to go to Ireland and I wanted to investigate. But I was like, I need to know because there's different creatures over there, different. Until I was like, wait a minute, no, they're not. No, they're not. They're the same. But
Yeah.
I just kind of wonder if it would feel different. So if I'm investigating
Right.
the Fae there,
Yeah.
that's where they come from. That's their homeland. Would it be different than if I'm out here in these mountains investigating the Fae?
Yeah.
You know, it's. I'm just curious how it will go. But there's some
There's
times it just gets profound when you're out here. Like something takes over and shows you what it wants to show you, and then you're just left in awe.
there's a beautiful place that when you come over to Ireland next year, I think you are, when you come over to Ireland,
Yeah.
there's a beautiful place in the west of Ireland that I would like to take you to. You take yourself and your wife to. Oh, yes, a place called Pat Noonan's Farm, and this is a place that anyone has been to. It, you name it, they have been there. And I was going, but I'm not. I'm going to Lanzarote instead.
I'm going. I'm going to go in a couple weeks.
She's going, but I'm not.
Wonderful.
I'm going to Lanzarote. I'm going to sunbathe and drink sangria and annoy waiters
There's nothing wrong with that.
and do whatever.
I'm staying in Ireland with the Guinness. So,
Yes, yes, she is. God bless.
so do you think the Fae were not? There's no history of Fae until the Scots-Irish came over, or do the Native Americans have it?
Yeah, we have lore. We have lore of the Fae. I mean,
Yes.
Fae-like things.
Okay.
Like, so the little people actually came out of the earth to fight beside the Cherokee when we went up against the Moon-Eyed people and some other things that happened. So we have little people. We have little green men that live in these mountains. We've had little people. I can show you the rock that the little people sprang forth from the earth on their heads. You know, and Bigfoot obviously dates back
Yeah.
way back. So it's fun because you've got the Irish. There's some druids in these hills.
Hmm.
But then you've also got the native side, and it combines so well in our what we call granny witches.
Granny witches.
Granny witches,
Granny
like granny.
like grandmother.
Granny witches.
Yeah.
Granny witches.
Like
Okay.
You'd have a hedge witch or a garden witch.
Yes.
So the granny witches, they're like the like your primary care doctor. They can handle just about anything, but you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they mix the old Irish medicine with the Native American medicine, and like still they keep their head. The one lady I want to introduce you to, she still keeps her head covered at all times,
Does she?
and
Really?
I'm sure she has a braid in her hair every time she goes to bed
Yeah.
Why would she have a braid in her hair?
because you.
Listen, I'm paranormal. You're all like folklore and
Okay,
so on.
yeah,
I'm
you're right.
I'm paranormal.
You're right.
I'm paranormal.
Because I think, and my wife could correct me if I'm wrong, she is a witch. So she would have it. But to my knowledge, it is. I lost my train of thought there. I had two trains going.
Yeah, they collided.
And I'm sorry because I read that too. What was I saying?
Sorry.
You braid your hair at night to keep
Okay,
it.
yeah. So
it's
and
not.
an unkempt hair. Like supposedly if a witch goes to sleep with her hair all out, that's an invitation to a spirit to come in because that means she's not in control.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And part of covering your head is the same thing. Is that you don't give them an in.
Yeah, there's no in.
Oh, this is
And if you braid your hair, it's like putting up a ward or something, I believe.
wow. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
I
And
love.
I think that comes from the Celtic witchcraft, I believe.
You think we see? That's why I didn't study folklore enough. as much as I have done with paranormal.
Yeah.
And I do know some of the folklore here in Ireland, and I do the banshees, and I get all of that, and trust and believe I have experienced it. With the elemental, I have experienced it as well, and that was a rough one. What happened in Lep Castle in the Bloody Chapel? I remember when I started off in the paranormal many years ago, and Sláinte, she's having a wee Guinness, Sláinte. And I remember there was the sulfur smell going back into these tunnels that I was investigating, Shane's Castle. And I said for many years I never wanted to smell that again. And then in bloody Shane's Castle in the bloody chapel, we had a guest over from Washington, D.C. And I was saying, so what do you think so far of Lep Castle? He goes, yeah, it's okay, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay.
Right.
Okay, you just said okay, and I took you to 2 locations for that week, 2 castles you got to stay in that weekend, and I'm like, you're saying
that's more than an okay.
You're saying okay, whatever, and I'm like, okay.
So, to answer that question that you had down there real quick that you just got,
Shane.
Just reach out to me, man. If anybody's trying to charge you to teach you shamanism, they're a fake and a damn fraud, and I will call them out, because how dare you charge for a gift that you were given fucking freely? Apologies.
No, you can listen. We're in Ireland. You can say fuck.
Passion is passion.
You can say fuck.
Okay.
Too. I say
okay, good, because I mean that's my favorite. That's my favorite word besides saying my wife's name is fuck.
Here they say feckin' a lot. They say feckin' and feckin'.
Well, we say that here too.
I don't say feckin'. I say something else.
Yeah.
I say something completely different, and it's like my favorite word is, and I know people don't like it, is see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and that's one I can't bring out of my mouth. It's just the way.
But you
I couldn't get out of the car smoking a cigarette. You have to put it out and then go where you're going and then light another one. Back when I was a smoker,
Mm-hmm.
It's just rules.
But I got you to say it once.
Yeah.
You did. You made me say it, and I was like, "Yeah, that
say it."
But yeah, just feel free to reach out to me.
That's Shane. I'll get you.
Yeah.
Shane, contact just a friend request, Brandon, and you'll see Shane, and y'all can talk. And then Shane,
just talk to me about it. We'll
runs the things podcast with Mary from the Netherlands. So
okay,
this will be the guys that you're talking to. Yeah,
I'll come on your show and I'll talk about it all day long.
Perfect. Yeah, and Shane would love it. Yeah.
I think it was your wife or one of your friends downstairs that was talking about a cove doctor or cove witch, cove doctor. I hadn't heard.
That would be my wife. She said it.
I wasn't familiar with that term.
What did she say? It was down in the comments here. Brightest connections, ancestral Cherokee shamanism, granny witches, cave doctors.
I thought she said cove. You mean it was supposed to be cave?
Let me find out. Let me just look for it now.
I think there's 2 statements, right? One above.
One of them says 5th generation.
Yeah, cove doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5th generation cove doctor, mountain hoodoo, folk magic.
I'm familiar with hoodoo, but not cove doctor. So that's like a holler.
So the folk medicine magic, that's also with the granny witches. That's the working with fae, candles, the earth,
okay.
Herbal medicines, and then they'll mix the Celtic traditions with root work and the Native American traditions with local medicines and whatnot. So it's sort of like a really big. It's the best of both worlds. It's like if Ireland and the Appalachians had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
That would be granny witches and Appalachian hoodoo. It's the best of both worlds.
Of all of them, from all the different traditions blended, wise woman.
Yep. Everything
all blended together. That's beautiful.
I'm just looking at this.
We need to know you, Anna.
Phelan protects your gifts and shields and ground.
Yep. Yeah, that's the covering the head and the braid of the hair.
Oh, this is Shane. My wife is a witch as well, high priestess.
Oh, awesome.
There you go. You see? I love this. I love it. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, thank you so much.
But I mean, we've got examples of hoodoo all the way up here, hoodoo and voodoo. So this is a voodoo protection that I was given. Voodoo priestess gave it to me, and I mean,
Wow.
it's not uncommon up here.
I love that. I know Shane was saying we're already friends, so I will inbox you tomorrow. So there you go.
Okay.
That's it. And of course, I want the other side of you when it comes to your the native with the Native Americans, the ones that I like. You know, obviously the Choctaw Native Americans, which as you know,
You haven't spoken about it since we started the live.
Oh yeah, we haven't done the Choctaw.
I might want to rerun that. Yeah.
I know I haven't because I wanted the rest to come out and talk about the mountains and the fays and then the Native Americans, which you know each because we go from one to another, we're kind of like, but it's all good. It's all good.
Well, and before you leave shamanism,
yes,
you said someone was asking about your roots in shamanism, how you got into that. I think. Didn't you tell me you were very young?
Well, I was born. Oh, hey, Lee. How instead of was, it's how about it's present tense. He's still down. He's still hanging out.
He's downstairs.
He's downstairs right now. I'll tell you what, Rez. Let's go live later and let's talk to Lee. Thank you for watching. Love you so much.
Hi, Lee. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here.
So I was kind of born into it. I'm a Blue Paint clan of the 7 clans of the Cherokee Nation. So that's the Healer clan. Like my great grandmother was teaching me herbal medicine, and I didn't know it. My grandfather would make me eat a little bit of poison ivy and poison oak every year as a child. And I'm immune to it. And you just sort of grow up around it, and you just don't know until you know. But I was being groomed for this all my life.
So it's a natural ability and inheritance.
Yeah, and then my teacher was Diane Little Sparrow. She passed away in 2003, but she got me on my path. She was the first blood family to take me and start me on my journey. So, yeah, I just sort of I was born into it, like most healers. I mean,
yeah,
I'm a medicine man, but the word shaman's so much easier, and it's interchangeable.
Yeah,
it's also a little more international.
Yeah, so
more cultures than just Native American, because it seems like you've dipped into a lot more than just Native American.
Well, yeah. Well, if I'm breathing, I'm studying, because if I'm not, I'm wasting the day. So I try to do the best with what works. But it's usually either Irish or Native that works.
They cover most everything, yeah.
Yeah, and that's just how it is here.
I love that, and that's what I was saying. Like my favorite is the Native American. Like I said earlier, my Choctaw people. We absolutely love, and that's what I was saying about how they even know. And I was looking this up earlier. Pardon me for double checking this again. Oh gosh, that's not the one. Sorry, forgive me. Okay. So with the Choctaw sending money to Ireland refers to a historical event in 1847 when the Choctaw Nation, despite their own recent forced displacement on the Trail of Tears, collected a donation of $170 to help the Irish suffering from the Great Famine. This act of generosity forged a lasting bond between the two cultures, symbolised by the kindred spirit sculpture in Middleton, County Cork, which was later created by the Irish people to honour the Choctaw kindness. And then they had opened up a college for any Choctaw native students to come over to Ireland and study, which is mind blowing, absolutely mind blowing.
And here's probably a reason why the Choctaw loved the Irish so much is because the Choctaw are from the Appalachian Mountains. They were displaced from here because of the Trail of Tears. Like the Cherokee were displaced by the Trail of Tears. So they all these tribes walked together and they all intermingled with the Irish because they trusted the Irish because the Irish didn't trust anybody just like them. And the Irish stayed to themselves. So the natives helped the Irish with what plants you need to plant and help them thrive. The natives, taught the Irish how to build log cabins in the Appalachian style. It didn't come from Ireland. We taught them to actually how to build from rot-resistant trees and everything. So
yeah, so I'm going to say good night to Sarah. Good night, Sarah. Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you for watching. It's just, how did we even, and this is my question as well that we spoke about earlier, how did they even know, and how did they get the money over to Ireland? How did they even know what we were going through, what the Irish people were going through, that they would send money? And I know there was people, I know from Turkey, they sent over 10,000, but Queen Victoria did not allow it because she sent over 1,000 and wanted the king of Turkey to send over only 1,000 to match hers when he was sending over 10,000 to Ireland. And we're like, you bleep, bleep, mother effing bleep, and bleep, bleep, bleep. Because, well, I'm going to say for my own self, I never liked Queen Victoria. I don't think anybody in Ireland liked Queen Victoria because she was a horrible, horrible, horrible woman. And why deflect someone from sending us over 10,000 when we need it? Because your people took what we needed from us, you mother bleeper. So
that sounds like the story over here in the Appalachian Mountains too.
Right? See, I have to mute myself sometimes. And yet, and obviously we had gone back to the beautiful Choctaw that they had, we had given back to them as well. But how did they know in 1847 that they knew what was going on in Ireland, and how they got it over to us?
Well, and there's just like how was Jesus Christ a Cherokee legend that came true. So during the Trail of Tears, they're actually cross stones. So whenever a tear would fall from the Cherokee eye, it would make a stone in the shape of a cross. And they're still all over this trail, and that's the only place you can find them. How do they know? I don't know. I mean, how does anybody know anything that's that connected to nature? But I will tell you, and it's gonna be funny. So one of the places I'm going to take you when you guys come over is going to be exactly 100 years. It was built 100 years before they sent you $170.
Oh, shut up!
Oh yeah.
We had spoken yesterday about it, or today about it. What month we're going over next year?
And we're taking him to Noonan's too.
Oh, we're taking him to Pat Noonan's in Galway in the west of Ireland. But I know Patrice said she'll fly over to Ireland to pick me up because I don't like to fly, and then we're flying together because I don't like to fly, even though I'm flying in 2 weeks.
You'll be fine.
But I'm going to a private villa.
Valium takes care of fear.
Yeah. Life is horrible for you, it sounds like.
Well, do you know what? I deserve this. You
deserve everything. So you get out there and you take life by the balls and you do whatever you want to do and you live.
I'm telling you now, I don't like to fly, but let me tell you, I would sit on the wing of a plane right now. I am flying and I cannot wait.
There's a thing called Xanax. Take about 2 or 3 of those.
Listen, I could sell them on the street corner. I've got so many of them. It's okay. I got a lot of Xanax. I think everyone should have a Xanax.
I think, this is passive. Well, apparently that's what they think in the U.S. I mean, have you guys ever seen pharmaceutical commercials over there?
No, really.
That's because they're not allowed. But
really?
Pfizer sponsors, like pharmaceutical companies sponsor football over here.
You know how many Viagra and light commercials there are? A guy and a girl in adjoining bath.
Yeah, oh, it's
Now,
crazy.
we learned in America they're not as liberal in what they show, but the subjects
Right.
and the
Right.
things about, the
That's-
kinds of things.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like when I was living in Norway, like the things that I saw on TV and the level of nakedness that was allowed on regular television would not. Here in the U.S., people would be losing their minds. But anyway,
Yeah. I remember many years ago, Brandon, there was a comedian in Australia that said, "Thank God we got the prisoners and they got the Puritans.
right.
We got so screwed over in that deal." Yeah.
Well, and another thing that the Appalachian Mountains and the Irish have in common is we both hate the Brits.
Shh, I can't say it because I do a little bit.
I know you can't say it.
No, I have a lot of amazing English friends, and I do. I really do.
I'm not. Well, okay. We know what Brits we're talking about. If any of your viewers were alive in the 1700s, then yeah, I'm talking about you. But if you weren't,
Well,
Colonialism.
there was
Yeah.
one.
yeah, the empire. Well, I don't care. Colonialism.
Right,
Whatever.
yes. There was one night, one time last year, I was watching 2 movies back to back. Don't do what I did. They are Lawrence, obviously, with the Irish flag. Irish with the Irish flag.
Tanya, yes.
Oh, Tanya, yes,
We're
Tanya.
coming.
We are coming over. That'll pay for your flight, Jenny.
Oh, look at Julie.
Oh,
Julie's grandfather walked the Trail of Tears.
Roisin, sorry. Selling, no, that's okay, my love. Selling the Xanax that I have will definitely pay for my flight. Sorry, tell me where you want to go. Helen.
Back up a little bit. Lee was saying that is Lee a woman? I can't see the picture.
Yes.
Grandfather.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
My grandfather walked the Trail of Tears. It's documented. Oh my gosh.
I just head to toes.
No.
So I'll take you to the trailhead of the Cherokee Trail, where the Cherokee got on Trail of Tears too. I'll take y'all there too.
Oh, I would love,
and
me.
Gettysburg. Man, we've got a big agenda.
Yeah, so I'll take you up to Gettysburg.
We're just going to do all different flavors of.
I'll take you on a tour. Maybe we'll rent us a nice van or something that's comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's do that. Yeah.
You're coming over to pick me up because I'm not flying on my own. No.
But
I got you.
And then I saw a comment somewhere that
Yes.
said real history is very messy. I'm gonna come back to that. But
Here we are. We have it here. Yep.
yeah, because I can tell you guys the real story of Custer's Last Stand because I have friends that are that are Northern Cheyenne. Because the story that everybody knows is not true.
Oh wow.
Well, the story of the famine isn't true.
Yes,
Right.
it's not true. It is not true. No,
But,
it was a genocide. But people like to call it a famine, but it was a genocide.
Yeah.
And it is.
Well, and see, and she brings up a good point. The ones escaping famine came over here to famine. All right.
Really?
Yeah, because the poor, So it was a struggle there to a struggle here. But the Scots-Irish people are strong-backed and strong-willed, and I mean that's why there's such a hold here in these mountains.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, history is quite messy, and we can talk about that at another time because that's a dark subject. But
Told by the victors too.
Well, that's what Napoleon said
about the famine. Until I got to talking to Jenny about a lot of the details behind the famine that I didn't know.
Yes.
They didn't share that with us in American schools.
No, of course they wouldn't, and they wouldn't do it.
No, and they don't. So now I hear that.
Hi, Adam.
So they're starting to say that the Trail of Tears was voluntary.
Really?
And that's what they're changing it to. That's what I've
really?
heard. Yep.
Isn't it amazing? And they will never learn the real history of what was really, really going on. And they say the famine, there was a potato blight here in Ireland. And the genocide was when the English came over and they took all our food, our meat, our men, killed our women, our babies, children, and so on and so on and so on. And then they call it a famine. And that's what boils my shit. And I'm very outspoken about it. It was a genocide, which is happening in other countries as we speak. It was a genocide.
Did you know that Ireland is where the term fuck comes from?
Yes.
It was when the British, I don't know, British or English, I don't know how you want to refer to them overseas, but when they were coming down and they were going to try to breed the Irish out. So
I heard that too, yeah.
They put a sign up that says fornication under consent of the king, because the British subjects could not just rape and do what they wanted to because they were under British rule. Yeah. So fornicate, they would put this in front of the women's houses. So the king gave his blessing. So fornication under consent of the king, fuck.
Yep.
Damn, you're a historian for the world.
I've heard about that too, because they wanted to breed out the Irish.
Yep.
Fucking breed out the Irish, you motherfucker.
That's why at least everybody that takes the DNA test has a little bit of Irish in them.
And they pardon me for cursing on my show, but I said what I said. And if those who know me, and those who don't know me, and those who don't will get to know me. But I will always say what I will always say. And people who know me will know Jenny's just going to be like, where's Jenny without saying the word fuck on a show? Yep. Sometimes I've just gone a little quiet sometimes, and then I have to come back to myself again.
Well, people don't realize that these are not cuss words. These are acronyms. Like shit is an acronym. It means ship high in transit.
Yes. I tell you, who's that? Oh gosh, hold on.
Oh, the right of the first night somebody was bringing up.
Leah.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that as well.
You know that?
The king always had first right. When someone was getting laird or the king
and
or whoever.
But you know what?
Take the woman first.
Half the word is Irish. Half the word is Irish. And because we had to go to a different country because of our country being up shit creek. So they had to go to a different country. And obviously they had families and XYZ. And yet they're trying to outbreed. We are just saying, don't try it. Don't stop. And I'm not going to say the word because I'm friends with a lot of people in the UK, and I do like the UK. I think it's a beautiful country. I
have nothing against.
I don't like who runs it, and I don't like the history of it, and that's my prerogative. That is my right to say what I think of it. I don't diss any of them because I have a lot of English friends who are my sisters, my family, and I love them. I genuinely love them.
But generally, what I say is I quit giving a shit about the monarchy in 1776. So I don't give a damn, just to be honest.
I like that.
I mean, it's different over there.
I like Diana. I like Kate.
I loved Diana. I cried when she was murdered.
Yeah.
I cried when she was murdered. I said it. I said murder.
Yeah, and you're right. You're right. I totally know you're right.
Anyway, that was a tangent. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Iron is half Irish. Okay, we have one little thing here now because I want to say to Pamela, because Pamela doesn't always get on, but she is tonight. I'm originally from Montana, and the story. Am I waving that pen?
Yes, you're I'm dodging back here. Like a Ford when you get pissed off.
I'm used to sitting on my own here, my pen flies around.
It's like watching an angry potato.
I just see me going like this.
I'm an angry potato.
She's an angry potato.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Lord. I'm originally from Montana, and the story of Custer's last stand is much more complex than what the history books say, especially from the native perspective. Also very haunted location. That is from Pamela.
Yeah, and they don't talk about
many years.
They don't talk about why they cut his eyes out, and then they stuck needles. The women stuck needles into his ears, and then the chief sewed his mouth shut. But they don't talk about that. They don't talk about the fact that Custer took a Lakota wife, or not a Lakota wife, Cheyenne wife while his real wife was sitting back here on the East Coast.
What?
They don't talk about how he sat in a sweat lodge and smoked a peace pipe with the chief of the Cheyennes and said that he would never harm a hair on anybody's head.
Holy crap.
That's why they cut his eyes out, so he'll never be able to see his wife again. The women shoved the needles in his ear, so he'll never be able to hear his wife's voice in the afterlife. And they sewed his mouth shut with hot coals, so he'll never be able to speak lies again.
Oh my goodness.
That's the story. I wasn't there, but that's what I heard from my Northern Cheyenne friends. And every year they have a festival out there, and they tell the real story of what happened.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's God Almighty. Jody, hi Jody, my love. I've heard about the native perspective about Custer. Haven't heard about what they did to him.
Me either, Jody. Yeah.
It's because they're not. Nobody's going to tell you because he's the hero. Remember, he's not the
Angry potato.
Yeah, angry potatoes. Hey, in Florida right now, they've rewritten all the history books, and slavery didn't happen because they don't want the little white boy children to feel uncomfortable in school. So they're not allowed to talk about slavery in the history books in Florida anymore. Is that insane? Just
I think.
Insane.
Side note, because I don't get into international politics. I don't have a degree in international studies.
Yeah.
But I will say, Germany's kind of got it right because they teach them about the Holocaust and they put it in their freaking face.
Yes. Don't forget what we did.
Right.
Yeah.
What we did.
Yeah.
I think history is to be learned from whether you like it or not. However, I'm not an expert in child development and blah, blah, blah. But I think it needs to be told.
Yeah. It does need to be told. It is history for it not to be repeated again.
Right.
Like what they just,
Like how often do you hear about the Irish slaves here in America?
Oh, take the wheel. Let me tell you, Jesus needs to take the wheel on that one.
Have you seen the pictures of all the Irishmen and women stacked like dogs in a cage in a box?
My ancestors were sold cheaper.
Yep.
Than the
African slaves,
African Americans.
Right.
My ancestors were sold for a lot cheaper than the African Americans. I remember being on. This is a few years ago, and I'm that kind of person who will say, you need to know what the fuck you're talking about before you come to me. So these people are like, oh, woe is me, my forefathers hung from the tree, my forefathers this, my forefathers that, blah 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 blah. And they're all like killing each other.
They did, and that's
I get it. I get it. So I went in and I said, let me just educate you a little bit here right now. Mm-hmm. We were slaves there before you were. Oh no, we weren't. No, we weren't. And I said, would you like some salt and vinegar for that chip on your shoulder? Like, shut the F up. We have been there. We have done it. But guess what we do? We give you a pint of Guinness. We'll shake your hand. We will not forget. We will not forgive totally, but we will move on. So we will shake your hand, give you a pint of Guinness, give you a welcome and move on. But and I will say, some of the African American people are just gung-ho. You white, you this, you that. Sorry. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Jesus Lord.
I'm going to lose an eye.
You this, you that, you this, you that. And I'm like, would you stop? I haven't been there. My ancestors have been there. And thank God I wasn't there. But they have been there. And I'm like, stop. Cry me a fucking river. Like, we have been there.
Yeah. I mean, it's all horrible. It should never happen. But why isn't anybody bitching about the slavery that's happening right now in Nigeria?
Right. Exactly.
But anyway, I'm gonna veer off of that because this is international and it's touchy. Everybody has a right to be fucking pissed. Everybody has a right to be pissed. Because everybody was a slave at one point in time. Every race. I wasn't a slave.
I had my Scottish ancestors that ended up in Virginia, Maryland, D.C. area, came over as Cromwellian prisoners With
Wow.
all their lands, they were Magruders, McGregors, Magruthers, and Bells, Ninian Magruder and Ninian Bell. Anyway, they came by the West Indies as indentured servants and made their way up to Maryland. So I mean, it's everywhere.
It's completely, and I will stand by what I said. So some people will like it, some people won't. And
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, I stand by what I said too.
History is history.
I will
It's
say
history.
that you can't come for me if I'm a little bit angry or annoyed. So if you want to kind of say, Jen, I don't like it, you know, don't listen to me. Or and this is my truth. So like I said, those who know me know me. Those who don't. Those who don't know me will get to know me. Aaron is saying when we moved to Canada, we had to hide where we were Irish. And that's ridiculous because it comes to the point now when it comes to St. Patrick's Day, everyone is freaking Irish. Everyone is Irish.
Yeah.
And, you know, let me just tick these off for ticket to
And good night, Jody. It was so wonderful
Jody,
to hear from you. Jody had to leave.
Oh, Jody, good night, my darling. Good night, my love.
She was another one of our crazies on the tour of.
Oh, I love Jody.
Love it.
But it's kind of like it is what it is, and it is history, and so on and so on, and that's just the way it is. And if you don't like it, you know, right? Don't.
And you know, here in the Appalachian Mountains, it's common knowledge. Like even black people will tell you real quick, "Oh no, they were slaves too," you know, because it's just common. It's common knowledge because no matter what race you are, when you're in these mountains, you're gonna struggle together.
Yes.
Like we're all in the same damn boat.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, is racism rampant in the U.S.? Oh, of course it is, but it's rampant anywhere in the world. I don't give a damn who you are.
Yes.
But you know, you just got to know, and once you know history, then everybody's gonna get along.
Well,
But not everybody.
we understand from what's happening in Gaza, it's a genocide. It is a genocide, and I said it. It's a genocide, and that's it. But if you all want us to keep talking about that, say yay. If you want to talk about paranormal, say yay.
Let's go back to paranormal.
I think we'll go back to some paranormal.
Let's go back to paranormal.
But I mean, it's cool that we went there. It is my first international podcast, and it's really refreshing to get a whole nother country's perspective, you know, on it, because Americans are pretty arrogant, and we live in our own little bubble, and we think that our opinion is the best opinion and the only opinion, and it's not.
Unless you travel a lot.
Well, yeah, but see, you don't.
That breaks down the racism and the myopathy and that little closed world crowd.
That world travel.
And talk to people or study or watch.
Yeah, study, because I mean, here in the U.S., the reason people don't travel a lot to other countries is because the U.S., I can go 8 hours and be in a different country, quote unquote. You know, we have so many different places, and we're so big. That's why a lot of people don't travel internationally, because what would take you to go from like Ireland to England would take us only 2 states.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so,
yeah.
But yeah, if you can't get out there, my God, we got the internet. Use it for what it's supposed to be for, real knowledge, not damn cat videos.
It's the curiosity. Absolutely. You've got to have the mind for curiosity and a desire to see another perspective. That's what makes the...
Well, and we can bring this back to the shamanism and the healing side of it. If you're not willing to have a good debate, that's why I don't like the fact that politics and religion are so touchy. No. I'll tell you what we have forgotten to do. We have forgotten to have a healthy debate and get a respect for each other's opinions.
Right, absolutely. Right.
Because so many people can't have a healthy debate. Or I used to date a guy, I finally ditched him because you're not listening to me.
Yep. And you know,
because I didn't change my opinion.
Right.
He said I wasn't listening. No, I'm listening. I just don't agree with you.
But my wife and I go there all the time because we are completely polar opposites as far as some of our opinions. But it's fine. Just don't. I'm not going to change your mind. Don't try to change mine. Right. But come at me with fact. That's all I care.
Knowledge is power. Knowledge is
Yeah.
power. Facts.
And talk to me about it in as respectful of a tone that we're talking about it here.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we'll talk. We could talk all day. We can solve the world's problems.
Yeah.
But as soon as you bring some emotion in it,
Yeah.
and you start getting mad at me because I don't listen to you or I don't believe what you believe, then it's over. Conversation's done.
Yeah.
There's a cool book called Even Cowgirls Get the Blues. You ever read any Tom Robbins books?
I definitely have not read anything about a cowgirl.
Well, Even Cowgirls Get the Blues is a cool book, but there's a character in there called the Chink, and he sits up in this mountain and he just thinks about things all the time, and paraphrasing everything because I haven't read it in 25, 30 years, but it stuck with me forever that everything you hear, you see, you touch, you smell, anything you experience is like a huge set of cogs, all different sizes, like a clockwork in the universe, in you personally. And everything you say, hear, touch, or do turns something, even if it's a little tiny one or it may be a big one. It's a permanent effect in you personally.
Right. And we could talk and we could talk quantum physics about that because that's basically just quantum entanglement. And quantum entanglement says if you do something to one atom here, instantly over here somewhere in a different universe, you've touched that molecule. So that goes with panpsychism. Panpsychism is a fancy word just to say that everything has a conscience. Rocks have a conscience. Trees have a conscience.
Oh, gosh,
mushrooms have a conscience. Mushrooms are closer to humans than
Are they
some
really?
things are.
The underground network, they're all connected.
I 100% think humans came from mushrooms or fungi or mycelia.
It's a popular concept, Jenny. I've read it as well.
No, there's a show called Fascinating. There's a show called Fascinating Fungi.
I
think it's on Netflix.
am just ready for the paranormal right now.
Well, that's kind of woo-woo and out there that it's all interconnected under the ground and it's all one.
I know when my husband's
biosphere.
read the cowgirl commentary. He's been good tonight.
I had to hold that in. I started it.
I laughed.
Yeah, and I was like, nope, international law. Unless we could can this show be under international maritime law and we can just get away with anything?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, we're absolutely on a budget. We're out floating in the.
It's on YouTube. It might get striked, but I don't give a shite. As long as it's fun, we're good. Mushrooms came from outer space. Oh, I can't even mention the word mushrooms.
Oh no, you're thinking about the ones from cow patties. That was my childhood.
Yeah, me too.
I don't even know where to find that anymore.
I do.
You do.
Oh my God.
I do.
The craziest though, I think, was have you ever had a peyote button? Oh my God. We put it in a blender with orange juice concentrate. That was the way to try and make
sorry. Oh God, no. This is Kieran. Thank you so much for the hearts, Kieran, on TikTok, my daughter. And I love you and I miss you and I cannot wait to see you.
Which Kieran?
Kieran.
Which one?
Paranormal resident.
Okay.
Oh,
there's two.
You haven't met Kieran. Oh,
there
no.
were two in your last.
Not from the north, Kieran. Okay.
Somebody said mushrooms and paranormal. Safe content. Yeah, okay.
I know.
Mushrooms from outer space.
That's, let me see. That's your wife.
Yeah.
Wife.
That's your better half.
That's your wife.
That is my better half.
Not your wife. She's your wife.
Yeah. She's the boss.
Now, Kieran was saying the butterfly effect.
So if a butterfly flaps its wings in India, it causes a tornado in Kansas. So that's the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
So one small thing can affect everything. You know, it's like you throw a rock in a lake and all the rings just kind of go out until it touches every part of the lake. That's a butterfly effect.
Wow.
Not sure I completely agree with it.
That's just...
What, the theory of it?
No, I'm looking at Gary's comment. I'm just not too sure about mushrooms and human taste quite the same, but I can't say I've ever tried fried human before.
So I will tell you that the cannibals here in the U.S., there was a guy There was a guy that was killing
Sorry.
killing and butchering people, and he was cutting them up and selling them for barbecue on the side of the road in Texas. And so he said humans taste like pork.
I've heard that. I've heard it.
And what's that thing? Creutzfeldt something syndrome that you get from eating brains. You got to watch out for that. Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease.
What is it?
I think
It's a degenerative type disease that you get from
like mad
uncooked
cow,
brains.
but it's from eating human brains.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Never mind. Yes, apparently he and I have both been on the same weird as shit channel since.
No, you should see my algorithm. It's a shame.
Yeah, there's nothing that I'm not interested in, pretty much.
If I didn't move to SC with my ex, I would never have met Brandon.
Oh, there you go.
Brandon.
SC is short for South Carolina. For those.
Okay.
That's funny. Yeah. He talking about he and his wife being total opposites reminds me of Ron, who just moved to. Is he in North Carolina?
Yeah.
He and his
Same.
wife. They're fun.
Yeah.
Anna just said prion. What is it?
Ed Gein.
Prion disease, and we were just
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about
sorry.
prion disease the other day.
Oh, really?
It just comes up in conversation.
Well, we were talking about eating deer meat and if it causes prion disease. And
Really? Oh my gosh. Okay. Jane, let's get on to my
That's
subject.
kind of paranormal.
Let's
Yeah.
get on to my subject of paranormal.
Anti-paranormal. Anti-normal.
no, that was creating the paranormal.
Yeah, we're in the anti-normal.
Oh my
Right,
god.
right.
I'm like, oh my god, where do I start now?
Did you have any of these questions wrote down in your
No,
list?
I bloody didn't. How do I start from this?
Let's just
I
take two.
Okay. I had Moon-eyed people.
Back in.
I had Yunwi Tsundi, which is the Cherokee Little People.
Yep.
I had Judiculas Rock, which is a different group of petroglyphs than yours. Where's the rest of mine? They disappeared.
Anyway.
Anyway.
I hear vegan runners are best for eating.
So
Organic.
the little people in itself would be an entire podcast.
So what would you liken them to most in this part of the world? Leprechauns? I mean, what?
Gnomes or Tommyknockers or fae.
They're more towards the...
They're more interdimensional style beings, I believe. So they would fit in your Sasquatches and your fays that can get phased in and out of this plane.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Okay. And they phased in to help and never left? Or they-
Well, they've always been here, but that once they made their presence known.
Okay.
And there's three distinct types of little people, and one of them are really, really mean, and like we can get into all of it. But yeah,
Okay, the she is the what? Yeah.
yeah. So it's the fae. We just break it. We just tell you who the good fae and the bad fae are between the little people. Could they be leprechauns? I don't know because they are green.
All of them are green. All three kinds.
And we do leave the first bit of fresh cream out by the woods for the leprechaun.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was on the doorstep.
It depends on where you live.
Yeah.
Okay.
It can be on the doorstep as well, the windowsill or wherever. It depends on where you live. Like Brandon was saying, it depends on where you live.
Rosine wants to know if the fae can be trusted. Depends on which fae. Is that what you're saying?
Well, okay, let me ask you this. Can humans be trusted?
No. Until proven. Yeah.
Nobody. You can't trust nothing until you know. Ever had an encounter of that?
Lishing.
Lishing. I don't know what that is.
It is.
I don't know what it is either.
Let me look it up.
Me too.
Is that a typo?
LESH. Okay. LE.
Lishing. Sorry, Shane, we have to look this up. Oh, it is a mythological.
Oh, so that is going to be something similar to a skinwalker.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Do you have them in the mountains around you?
We have a form of a skinwalker. Basically, all a skinwalker is a native healer or medicine man that chose the black road. So you have the red road or the red path, which is you're following the native path, you're following the natural path, and then you got the black road, or some people call it the left-handed road or whatever.
Yeah.
And they decide to go to the dark for personal gain. Um, just quick, how to become one. So you have to murder the person that you love most, and then you have to eat their body parts.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That just
So
sounds
then
so-
you become a skinwalker, and so now, then that being said, skinwalkers were created for good. Sometimes a skinwalker was needed to protect the tribe.
I've heard that more with Canada.
It's
Canada and the ones in the West have been more evil or
well,
dastardly.
evil is what
I've heard them in the East Coast areas.
they're all over, but mainly like the skinwalkers that everybody talks about is a Navajo legend as a skinwalker, and in the Midwest, like the South Texas area, all that. It's really predominant there, but every culture has a shapeshifter that can go from human to animal form.
Yeah.
But the more terrifying, because they talk about it a lot, is the skinwalkers. Like Skinwalker Ranch is a place out here,
Yes.
and it's a very popular TV show.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that one is
But a lot of people in the paranormal don't know that they were created for good. They're protectors. They're neither good nor bad. What they have to do to protect the ones they love is what they have to do.
Yes.
Unfortunately, once you do that, you know that you're never going to go back to being a human, and the hunger takes over, and eventually you destroy yourself. It is the legend of the Skinwalker that I know. Rez, I don't know if you've got one. Hey, Rez, if you want to come upstairs, if you're still watching, and come say
Rez.
hello.
Rez, come on up.
But that's kind of in a nutshell, Brandon.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run in because I have to go to the bathroom. But
Hey, I do too. Thank you for saying that.
So I'm gonna take my camera off for a second so I can run to the bathroom. But we're gonna take a 2-second bathroom break.
We'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
We are go. I'm gonna do the same thing too.
Organist.
So we're gonna turn the camera off for a second and the microphones, but we will still be here. But because it's a 2-hour show, we gotta take a bathroom break. So stay here. We will be back, and I'll play some music for you.
Hello, the Raven Paranormal. I see you back there. Good night, my friend. Please reach out. Good night. Good night, Raven. I'm just going to do a little dance while everybody's taking a potty break. So, international dance time. Oh. Look at the Resneck behind me. Ladies and gentlemen, so Resneck is a...
Yep.
Oh! Hey, we're back! Yeah, we're back.
Let me turn this music off. Hold on. Here we go. That was a new thing that the music is there, so that's all good. Sorry, we are
That was
back.
kind of cool. We were doing a little international dance party over here.
I saw you doing your dance.
Okay,
I banged my foot off the end of the table, but it's okay. I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I'm all
Is
right.
that what the screaming was?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are back. Okay.
So I have a correction about the Navajo skinwalkers, and I would like to introduce you to my brother Resneck Bobby. Resneck Calkins is for the international crew. Resneck is sort of a slang, and I'm going to let him explain it to you here. You're going to have it.
Welcome to the show, Resneck.
Take the spotlight. Here.
I need some ears.
Take the spotlight.
How you doing?
Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Thank you for jumping in. How are you?
Thanks for asking me to join in.
I'm so welcome. Tell us a wee bit about yourself.
Well, Bobby Resnick Calkins out to Stockbridge, Muncie, Band of Mohicans Reservation in Wisconsin. Down here on a paranormal walkabout, so I had to come see my brother Brandon, the gnome, as you see.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah. Oh. So one thing about touching back on the Navajos and their skinwalkers, the medicine men that go dark, they're supposed to hit 4 different mountaintops, and you have to do it within a certain amount of time. So when they get up there, they have to shapeshift to be able to hit all 4 different these sacred mountaintops. And also, like Brandon mentioned, you have to sacrifice someone you love the most, the dearest.
Oh, wow.
And that's where the darkness comes in. And once you hit that, you're kind of stuck on that path.
Someone was asking a minute ago, can it be your favorite dog or your pet cat?
No, it's usually a loved one.
Yeah.
There was
Your child, your wife,
Yeah.
a brother or a sister. It's someone you truly love.
There is a question here as well. Sorry for interrupting you. On the subject of skinwalkers, do you believe they are bound to certain locations, or can they go freely?
They can travel.
They can
Yes,
travel.
they're not bound to anything like that.
Can they change to different animals, or do they choose one and stick with it?
Far as I know, majority of them are like wolves and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen or heard anything other than that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
They shapeshift, and there's other theories, so.
So when people say that movie, The Skinwalker, even though I haven't, you're welcome, Peter. You're welcome. Thank you for watching on TikTok. I know I haven't. There's a movie called The Skinwalker, and I've never. What's he doing? Oh, geez, Brandon, for crying out loud! He's heard of
Put that thing away. You're gonna scare some people.
Woo! It's a boy.
Say it's a boy.
Yep, he's giving birth to a baby elephant.
The trunk's already out.
No. I was going to say, call it Jenny. No, don't call it
Tell them
Jenny.
about your tribe too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to know about that. Please.
Yep. Yeah, the Mohican tribe, Mohican Nation is originally out of the New York area, Hudson Valley. We've been bounced around over the years, all the way like Indiana, Massachusetts, eventually 2 different spots in Wisconsin. First was the town of Stockbridge, which, was named after us, Stockbridge Indians.
Yeah.
We actually still have a burial site down there. Until recent years, it was kind of just in the back corner of somebody's farm. And I remember as a child stopping there and, out in the middle of the cow pasture, basically.
Wow.
So, but now our people have managed to regain that land and preserve it properly. So that was a cool thing, going back all these years later, getting to see that.
Yeah.
And then our final destination up to this point now is the bottom left-hand corner of the Menominee Indian Reservation. They gave us a big chunk of swampland years ago, and that's where we've settled out and where we've made home now.
I just think it's beautiful. I have to say, my goodness. Sorry. There's a question here. Sorry, I'll just put this question up here now.
I'm not trying to drive you
No.
I'm extra eye.
Normally, without you, I do everything on my own. So that's good that you're doing that. Hi, Bobby. Don't know if you remember me, but we met at the Paranormal Rockdown at Broadhead. The estate that you and Greg did up in the one room was fabulous. That's Pamela. That's lovely. I love Pamela. My goodness, we've been friends for many years, and she remembers you. That's so lovely. I love that.
Yeah, I try to get out as much as possible.
What is that?
Don't forget to mention the Paranormal Walkabout project.
Yes. That's actually what we're currently on. Gwen is my partner in crime on this one, my PIC. I had some key members in my life removed from my inner circle. The universe kind of just plucked them out, and I was sitting there going, what do I do now? And I decided, you know what, I called Gwen up and said, hey, let's go on a road trip. So she came up from South Carolina to Wisconsin, and we've been on a paranormal walkabout ever since.
That's amazing.
First stop was Cicero, Illinois, to an old haunted church, actually where I grew up in. The place used to be a funeral home and later became a spiritualist church in the 70s. You know, both of my parents were ministers and were part of that organization, so I grew up in that church, and there's all kinds of activity there.
It's amazing to have two amazing people on the show tonight. It's an honor.
Thank you. It's my honor.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
me more in your crowd.
It is
here
my
listening.
honor that you're here tonight and Brandon here tonight, and you are a bonus point in with this tonight. So I am very grateful for that. So thank you so much for coming in with us tonight.
Yeah.
There's so much. Is there anywhere that well, I was saying to Brandon tonight that my favorite would be the Choctaw Native people, because we have a beautiful history together. Unfortunately, for that history, we had trials and tribulations with that, but we've had that amazing relationship together, which I hold very dearly with it. That and I watch a lot of I find this is completely taken out of context, whatever. When I see people dressing up, I see other people dressed up for Halloween as Native Americans and whatnot, and they call it Indians, and how do you feel about that?
I prefer the term Caucasianly impaired myself, but that's just me. Yeah.
Now, as one of those Caucasians, about us. Point to me where a Caucasian lives. Where are their roots?
Right?
Caucasia? Really? There is a Caucasian nation. That is a random, you're white and don't have any roots.
Right.
Caucasian. Really? You're not Native American. You're not Italian.
You're Heinz 57. You're a little bit of everything mixed in.
Right.
But nobody ever thinks about the fact that a Caucasian is just random.
It really is.
There's no pinpoint.
I haven't even looked up.
Think about it.
I haven't looked up my DNA. I am Irish, but am I really Irish?
Well, I got a sliver Irish in me.
You do.
My mother's maiden name was McGee.
Oh,
so good. So
Irish,
technically,
Scottish.
Well, where are you posting with your paranormal walkabout project?
Well,
Just
you
gathering them up, or
you can follow everything right on my page and on Gwen John's page. We're doing lives at every location multiple times throughout the day when we can, and then once we get done with this walkabout, we're going to go ahead and make it into a documentary so everyone can watch it and check out, see where we're going.
Do you have a link that you want to share?
I don't have a link yet for the documentary because we're still out doing this.
Okay.
This just happened to be one of the stops that I had to come down and see Brandon along the way. I believe we're going to Alabama next.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Caucasian audacity. Okay.
Anna, you have to come on the show with us next when you're feeling better. I would love you to come on the show with us next. We'll all do a show with international international folklores and with Shane and Mary from the Netherlands as well. Then we have Willow from Scotland. We have me from Ireland. You from America. And then you live in Italy as well, so you could get a little bit of that too.
Technically, yeah.
That sounds like one good soup all together in one.
She's
Right.
dragging me around Ireland. We're going to have a great time
Yes,
seeing
I
all
am.
those places. I'm going to put something together for Italy. So
Cool.
that's going to be fun.
It is like,
Two places I'd love to go.
oh, that's
You'll be invited along. Gwen, if you want to post something there so we can.
Where-
So
sorry, my darling.
there you go.
Let me
Okay,
just
there's
okay.
Gwen.
Okay, let me just get Gwen here. Follow us. Gwen is saying there. Follow us. Absolutely. Okay, let me get your. Sorry, Gwen. Let me get your. Oh, here we are. Sorry, my darling. Here we are. Okay, there you go. Follow Gwen's page as well.
Yep.
Take that.
Definitely.
Follow Gwen as well.
And what is it?
Follow us both.
Rednaz?
Resneck.
Resneck.
Yep. Bobby Resneck Calkins right on Facebook.
And then we
I'm
have
also on TikTok. You can find me,
Oh,
Bobby.
TikTok. I'll put those links up after the show. We
Yeah.
have me and Kimmy are in Alabama. I love Alabama.
Yeah.
Who's the? Oh yeah, Redneck Tribe.
No rednecks, just res. R-E-Z.
The Redneck Tribe. So, if there's any place that you would like to go to, okay, here in Canada, and the only Indigenous own the fire. The rest of us came out of the ground sporting stoves. Iron fire. Iron fire. So, if there's any place that you would like to go to in the world, where would it be? Where would it be?
Ooh, tough one.
I know I like to.
Either a site or a region or a country.
Yeah.
Honestly, anywhere where I can get into a castle and stay there longer than a week to kind of investigate.
I might know one or two castles.
You know,
know.
if I get my butt into a castle and hang out for a week and investigate, and
I was I was recently on a pint and kilt lifting tour,
nice.
and there were quite a few of those involved. I think we could put something together.
I know a castle or two.
Is that a Guinness you have back there?
Huh?
Yes,
Is that a Guinness?
That's a Guinness. She's drinking
Even in
Guinness.
a real Guinness.
It better be warm.
And you know what's funny? I say that here, and they make them. You
Drinking
get
Guinness.
them in the pub, and they're cold.
See, I was told the proper way you're supposed to drink them is warm.
Just
You're not supposed to drink them cold.
just a little
what she
below
was
room
saying.
temperature
That's what-
because the flavor is so much richer.
I put
Yep.
them in
And
the
she tells
fridge.
me, what?
I put them into the fridge, and she goes, "Jenny, it's nice, but it's a little bit cold." And I'm like, "That's what you're meant to drink." And she goes, "No, it has to be room temperature." And I'm like, "No, it has to be cold."
Yeah, I'm not one for warm alcohol. I hardly ever drink myself, but I at least know that it's supposed to be warm.
Too
It's
funny.
it's not. It's nice though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's lovely. I like
Alright.
I like the old Guinness.
So we'll have
Um,
to hunt them down when we're on our tour as well.
So if you come over to Ireland, there's a castle or two that I know
All right.
that I could take you all over to. So this is why I know a lot of American friends, and then like me being Irish, I take you all over to.
All right. Sounds good to me.
So yeah, Lep Castle, my favorite. Lep Castle is my favorite place to go to. It's everything what it says it is. It does everything it says it does. Trust and believe.
Nice.
I have been there, been on a lot of shows over it. So yeah, it's brilliant. I'm looking at a few comments here.
Well, we have people dropping off, going to bed already.
I don't drink alcohol unless it's a nice room temperature Guinness. Oh,
You know,
I drink mine cold.
and they just told me there's a really good non-alcoholic Guinness now. I'm gonna
Really?
because
Yeah.
it's not the alcohol, it's the Guinness that I like.
It's
So,
flat.
Right.
Oh,
The
Jenny,
flavor.
thank you so much for watching, my darling. Thank you so much. Sleep well. And
Yep, sweet dreams.
on our next show. We don't know when it will be because I'm sporadically doing stuff for the next few weeks, but we will be back on. But thank you so much for watching. Sleep well, my love. Sleep well.
All right. Well, I'm going to pop this back over to the
Okay.
king of the mountain gnomes here.
No, bro. This is your international.
Wait,
So-
before you go,
Yep.
have you seen the fae around his area?
I haven't seen them. I'm still looking, you know. So I know we have Faye up by us, up in
Oh, wow.
Wisconsin. So they're all over.
Okay. I'm
Love.
going hunting.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me
I might
too.
accidentally find one.
It's midnight here in Scotland. Obviously, Roisin, we're in Ireland, so it's midnight here too. And it feels like it's like 10 o'clock at night time, but it's midnight. Don't you love the dark hours coming in?
Yes.
Bad to the bone. Where are you, girl? Where are you?
right.
Thank you, Rednecks. Thank you so much for jumping in.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We are honored that you came in with us, and we'd love to talk to you again.
Anytime. Just send me a friend request on Facebook.
Absolutely.
Keep in touch. We'll chat some more.
I will for
We'll
sure.
hunt you down.
All right. Thank you.
We hunt you down. Thank you so much, my love. Thank you. Oh, I'm going through. Jesus, there you are again. I'm going through all of these comments here. Hold on, because Patrice is pointing them out, and I'm kind of like going
I'm
through
pointing
them.
them out in the wrong place.
Let me see. Oh, okay. Anna, I'd love to come on at some point today. I thought, we can 100% do another show. We can do it next week or the week after. I'm away on holidays. It's my birthday, actually. It's my birthday. But we can do it during the week if you wish. I would love to hear your own side as well. That I would love you on our show.
From
Absolutely.
the point of view too.
I would love
The
that even
whole
more.
tradition.
Yeah.
That's
I'd
cool.
love that even more. And look, I'm looking at Paddy. And coming, Angela, I'm coming. But yes, and I would love you on the show and hope you get a little better. Hope you get better. I've been a little sick on and off, but I sneeze and then I'm good. So Gary is saying, the non-alcoholic Guinness is really tasty. It's called water.
So one of the guys just said, yeah, the non-alcoholic Guinness is really tasty. It's called water.
Yes.
Fucking brilliant. Yes.
Jesus Lord. Angelina, how are you, my darling? How are you doing? Text me. I know I've been AWOL for a little bit during the week. I've just been like, AWOL. I really have been. But I'll comment and I do shows and whatnot, but when I'm not doing it, I'm AWOLing myself and because I was talking to Angelina during the week.
Well, and she's got house company, so I've been sort of hanging out at her house.
How long are you with me? How long are you living with me now?
I've been here a couple weeks.
Couple of weeks.
I've only got one more to go. We're going to the Cliffs. We're going to New Grange this week.
We're going to New Grange on Tuesday.
And then we're going to the Cliffs of Moher
on Wednesday.
And we're going to Bridget's Well and whatever other trouble we can get into in 2 days.
Yes. So we are doing,
As the Cliffs of Moher, is that where they're doing that Viking restoration project?
I'm not sure.
Let me double check.
Because there's a Viking ship. I don't know if it's in Scotland or Ireland.
Double check.
That sounds very familiar.
I saw that a Viking ship just docked in London or someplace that had been out doing sailing things.
They've already, they took it over once. They could probably do it again.
What's it called? Oh, shite.
It's a Viking project?
Yeah, it's a Viking project, but somewhere on one of the islands, and I can't remember. But apparently they found a Viking ship in a Viking village there.
It's an archaeological and site.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Time Team is one of my all-time favorites. I can't miss any of their stuff.
There's nothing being said here for it.
Okay.
But
we'll find out more.
Okay, hold on. Maybe we do. I don't know. No, I don't think so. But if we do have it, we'll do a video. We'll do a live.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find that again. I was just an article. I mean, it could have been fake.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We'll do something on it. We're going there on Wednesday, so if we get it, we'll do something with it. We are going to New Grange on Tuesday, so that's about 10 minutes from where I live in New Grange. So we'll do a little live on that. Maybe if it's a live, or we'll do a video on it and then we post a video up later. I don't know what we're going to do just yet because you've never been there before.
I've never been.
No, and it's like literally on my door.
Never been?
She's been once when she was in school.
Okay, that doesn't. She's a grown up now.
No.
Different pair of eyes.
And then see the house that you're in right now.
Yeah.
This is all part of that area of where it was.
Yeah. Archaeologically, yeah.
I live on River Boyne. in Drogheda. So so where we're going is like 10 minutes from here. How could you not have a field from 10 minutes and not have the Battle of the Boyne?
I just love this.
It's fabulous.
Give me a stone circle or anything, a burial cairn. I'm there.
And
I just hear a bunch of Irish words.
it's older than the pyramids. So Newgrange is older than the pyramids.
Well, of course it is.
Well, of course of course.
I mean, people. Yeah. I have so much. Well, we should do a history show.
Yes.
I would love to do that. Oh, my darling, I really am. Oh, look, someone's saying happy birthday. Oh my God, I'm not there just yet. But thank you. I'm hitting the big one in like, what, 2 weeks? I'm hitting.
She's turning 40.
Yeah.
I will, Tanya.
And the rest. Do a birthday so we can do. I might even do. No, I have to do on the 13th of September. I have to do a pre-recording podcast for Halloween and XYZ. But I can still do a show after that. And my birthday's on the 14th. But it is the big one.
It's a really big one.
It's huge. It's 40.
Yeah.
She's turning 20. One.
Yeah, drink. She could finally drink. G&T's all around, yeah.
Yeah, all night, all day. Okay.
But what are you doing for Halloween?
Oh, for Halloween, we are going
All Hallows Eve, sorry.
Hallows Eve. So
Samhain.
Samhain.
Samhain. We're going to Newgrange. Newgrange is right literally beside me. It's when I look at the map, it's 12 minutes away from me. You could walk out to it. If you're a walker, you could walk out to it. It is right beside me. It is beautiful. It is, because I'm local with it, it's kind of like we see it. Huh?
She's like, oh, we'll go over to Newgrange one afternoon, and I'm like,
we go for a picnic.
That's kind of what I said to Rez and Gwen. That picture I showed you with the cross in it.
Yes. Yeah.
So that beautiful view, like I was just like, let me go show you something pretty because I see it all the time. You know, and
right?
I forget how breathtaking and it makes people cry. I forget that.
Right.
I keep showing her pictures that my friends post in Western North Carolina. A lot of them up there just on overlooks. They pass on there every day. And she's like, oh my God, look at that sunrise. Oh, look at that. You know, it's
right.
If you haven't seen it, it is one of the most beautiful places in the world. It is gorgeous. And it goes on and on.
You just don't know where you can get and be there. I remember one time being in a place in the south of Ireland called Duckett's Grove. I went into it. There's this huge tower, and we had to walk up it. We didn't have to, but I did, because, you know, if you're there, do it. Don't do it and say, oh, I wish I did it. Yeah. Do it. And then if you didn't do it and you have people at the top taking pictures saying you wish you did it, do it. I remember being walked up the steel ladder. Let me tell you, this guy who was behind me had to press something on my finger to unlock my finger, because I had that
frozen. We're
getting higher. I'm having a panic attack. We're getting higher. And he was in the army as well, so he knew what to do. And I'm like, yeah. And they said, Jenny, don't look down. Keep looking forward. He'll tell me what steps to take. So I listened to everything he did. He goes, Jenny, on the right side of you, there's a window. Don't look out it. Well, now you just told me.
Yep. You tell me don't look out a window. Guess what I'm doing?
I'm going to do it. Yeah. So I kept walking up. But me in my mind thinking like, Jennifer, stop it. Get the pictures that other people will have, but do it yourself. Get those pictures. And I literally went up, and we were sitting around this tower. And I said, this is beautiful. And they said, Jenny, that's not the end of it. That's just the middle. You have to keep going up. And I'm like, so I said, right. And me being me, listen, I'm a go-getter. I don't like to fly, but I will fly. And I don't want to climb heights, but I will do it, because the pictures that you get are my pictures, not from someone else.
I'm glad that you said that, because there will be a couple of places that I'm going to take you. One is about 20 stories on. So to get on top of the rock, it's about 20 stories. But
Gosh. Yeah, I'm not up. I don't like heights.
But can you see down?
it's amazing. It's amazing. You can see several states.
But can you, when you walk up, can you see below you, or
Yeah.
you just?
And now you got the rock and stuff right there.
Yeah, but you don't have a railing and safety guards like normal.
Well, yeah. You've got it's a park. It's a park. It's a park.
Okay, well, good.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm good to do it.
And I mean, there is an elevator to the top,
No, we walk it. I'd rather.
but you need to walk it because there's places. There's a little moonshine cave that you're gonna pass that's on the way up. If you, yeah.
Yeah, but Brandon,
Right,
growing
I'm the
up
same.
in
It's
Washington,
sort of thing.
D.C., we laugh at the tourists that walk up the Washington Monument. You take the elevator and walk down the Washington Monument. You get the same creds. You walked it.
Yeah, but you only get half credit.
Right.
Oh, no, you don't have to walk them both.
Listen, it's the same with Hellfire Club in Dublin. It is a motherfucker to walk
Oh,
up.
Hellfire Club is
I'll be there
on
in
my
2 weeks.
bucket list.
We'll add it to your. I'll be there in 2 weeks, and I'm going to be at Duckett's Grove too.
You won't be in Duckett's Road, you'll be in Lebcastle with me. But
Yes.
the Hellfire Club, there's two ways of going to the Hellfire Club. And I think from the last tour that I had with them, I have shown them the easy route. And I shouldn't have shown them the easy route.
I know the easy route. Now.
I should have shown them the feckin' hard route all the time.
Right.
I should have just saying, there's no other route, but this big hill. That hill is a long buster. It is go save yourself. I am good here. The birds will get me. Go save yourself.
Yeah, I'm
It is
fabulous.
Okay, so you'll have to show my wife the easy way, but I'm gonna do the rough one.
I'll do the easy way with your wife. I'll do the easy way with your wife because I know that pathway is still a hill, but it is nothing compared to what you're going to take. And it's not, for me, let me tell you, I thought the helicopters were going to come in the first time I went to say, I'm not going to make it down these mountains because it is torrential rain. I'm wearing a fleece coat. I'm soaking to the bone. It's mud, it's rock. You will break an ankle. It is not okay. Let me tell you. It is
That's up my alley. I can get great shots. I don't care about being in the rain. I mean, being in the United States Marine Corps, I've been through worse.
You're doing that.
Yeah.
And myself is Anna. Is your wife's name Anna? Sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
Anna, sorry, Anna. That we will do the easy route.
Yeah.
We will do the easy route.
And she wants to go to Bridget's Well too. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of wells, but Bridget's Well is the one that we're most familiar with.
I don't know. Live in America.
And she hasn't been there yet.
So
I get to show an Irish girl something new.
Hey, there you go. Look, I show locals new things around here all the time. Because you grow up here and you live here, you don't explore and you don't know what's around you. But I've made it a point to know my area and then go out from there. So I can take you to places locals don't even know about.
You see, but do you know what you said to me the other night? And I was like, okay, I would love nothing more than this for an Irish person is to have someone from the Choctaw Native to have a conversation with me, and you being there with him or her as well. Yep. That I would love that. That would be an Irish honor to have that. That would be. You couldn't get that anywhere. You couldn't get it. You could not pay for that.
And I'll make that happen. Don't worry about that.
I would love that. That would be more than you can even imagine. And I mean that. I genuinely mean that. My cat's name is a Choctaw name 10 years ago because
don't worry about that. That's simple. That's a phone call away from me.
I would love that so much. Yeah, I would love that. That's an honor. That's kind of
Absolutely.
Like we're gonna do all of that on that night, and we're gonna like not talk, and we're gonna like sit and talk, and I will advertise the shit out of it to say we are having Gary. We are having a person from the Choctaw Native people that will have this conversation. That would be an honor more than you would know. I think I think I know that.
Yeah.
Gary's saying, we could try an experiment if you would like. Rich and I will go to the cave in the High Wycombe when you go to the one in Ireland and try a phone call from one. Gary, that's what I do. That's the ITC, Gary. That's the ITC.
Well, that's from one room to another, but from one cave to another, that's pretty cool.
And the caves would be very hard to do within caves because you have walls and you have no Wi-Fi. But that's
so
ITC.
Supernatural Inc., the team that I'm with, we also build spirit boxes and supernatural equipment. We build most of the equipment for Jack Osborne. We're his main supplier. We supply the Ghost Brothers. We make the Ghost helmet. I don't know if the show 28 Days Haunted came out over there on Hulu.
Yes, love it.
So the helmet that Jeremy Leonard's wearing, that's our helmet.
Oh my God.
That's Supernatural Inc.'s helmet. And so I'll bring that over with us.
That would be
But yeah, we're coming out with some new equipment. We do ship internationally. Just
wow.
You just got to reach out.
Would you sell it?
Oh yes, yeah. So the helmets, we're selling ghost helmets. We're selling all kind of stuff. You can find us at Supernatural Inc. It's INK.
Let me put it in here.
Like Tattoo Ink.
Is it all one word?
Supernatural.
Yeah. SupernaturalIncParanormal.com. I'll take you to the website, and then you can find us on Facebook and
Supernatural.
Yeah.
Supernatural Inc. Dot.
Yep. No, Supernatural Inc. Paranormal. Here, I'll put it in. Can I put it in the chat? Yeah.
Oh, you got double A's.
Do I have
No,
the Oh, sorry. Yep.
I don't know. Here, I'll put it.
Okay.
In the chat.
And then I'll just screen share it. I know.
Explain that in security.
That
could be interesting. Put it in your tags.
Hey, you know what?
Carry
Well, when I flew back with the bear skull that I got from South Dakota, it went through the scanner, and the dude just looks at me and goes, "Hey, is that a saber-toothed tiger?" I didn't know what to say, so I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And he was like, "Okay, cool." It just hands it to me. So TSA here at the airport, they see me coming, and they're like, "What in the heck does he have now?"
Just depends on who you get. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, but it'll definitely be fun. But yeah, check us out. We've got new equipment coming out. KD Stafford is my best friend, and he is our lead, the face of the team. Yeah, he's been on Ghost of Devil's Perch, Ghost of Morgan City.
Yeah, I've watched those.
He's been on Ghost Brothers. He's been on Jack Osborne's show several times. So
that's amazing.
Check him out. Ghost of Devil's Perch was fun.
Oh my God,
that was great.
What was your favorite part when it comes in? Now I'm going to do a paranormal question now.
Go ahead.
What was your favorite part of when it came? What was the one that would literally frighten the bejesus out of you? That said you that you questioned yourself if you want to continue on with paranormal or not, or you just went with it. But what was the one that just said, "Holy shit! Like this MF is real"? Because I have.
It's back when I was learning. I was still a young Padawan, and some of the village elders called and told me to come up, and they were doing a ceremony that I had to learn. I was like, okay, whatever. Well, it was removing an evil spirit. I never seen anything like that before. Yeah. And what happened in there defies all laws of physics, which I'm used to. Like when you go to the sweat lives that I'm gonna take you to, it literally all physics stops, all time stops in there. It's the weirdest thing, but it's strange. You'll have to experience it.
Why did it frighten you?
You can't explain it, sweat lives.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Rez just says you can't explain.
Really?
You just have to experience it.
Really?
It's a journey. It's not just a thing.
Yep.
Right? Isn't it crazy where And I know you're in the field 30 years. I'm only in the field, what, 18 years, something like that. And I've, oh my goodness, have I heard and seen things that it was, I wish there was a projector that you could see what I've seen.
Oh yeah.
A lot. And you can say to people, and people like in the paranormal shows and whatnot, and they were like, okay, I heard my voice. I'm like, okay, and they all heard it. They all get the same thing before an XYZ. But unless you're in that moment and you are genuinely going through it, and you're a genuine and paranormal researcher, investigator, and what we say on these shows, when you give your answer to our questions, it's and the same when I'm in shows and my answer, it is legit. I'm not here to appease people or to get views in. It is genuinely a in your chest. I had this moment and it was real, and there's no way I can prove it but my word, and that is it.
And see, that's why I like coming from an ITC background. I mean, they call KD the paranormal mad scientist for a freaking reason. We've got all kind of experiments that we do and all that, and so we can kind of get some type of validation with an electronic equipment, and we can do scientific method, and so it sort of helps. I mean, you're never going to prove one way or another, and like you said, I don't give a shit whether you believe me or not, because I know it's true. I don't care. But I'm going to share this for the people that know that we're telling the truth, because they've been there, done that.
Was that an actual person that was possessed of an evil spirit?
Yes.
So it wasn't a house or a place. It was a person.
It was a person.
And you successfully...
They successfully...
Exercised...
They were successful.
Whatever.
Yep.
And did the spirit go away, like gone, or just out of the person?
Went back to whatever part of nature it lived in.
Okay. So it didn't bother anybody else in the area? It was gone?
Not to my knowledge.
I'm just curious about that.
Yeah, it's it. Because, well, and everything, nothing is good and nothing is evil. Yeah. Everything is what it is. So there's an old Cherokee legend. And I'm so happy that I get to say this to some people that have probably never heard it, because it's so common over here. So there was a small Cherokee boy sitting on the porch with his grandfather. And he looked up at his grandfather, and he was just listening to the elders talk about different things. And then his grandfather looked down and said, there's two wolves inside of you, right, son? And he said, no. And he said, okay, so there's a white wolf inside of you. And that represents healing and health and love and spirituality and neighbors and everything good. And then there's a black wolf inside of you that is hate, fear, anger, resentment, everything negative. And they're fighting constantly. Well, the boy sat there and he thought about it for a little bit. And then he looked up at his grandfather and was like, well, which wolf wins? The grandfather thinks about it for a minute. And he goes, well, the one you feed the most.
Yep.
Oh, my God. Are you...
Yep.
So then that's common knowledge, right? Like, I wear a shirt that's a white wolf and a black wolf, and it's in a yin yang symbol, and people know it. We know what that means.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with that story.
Yep.
I wasn't, and I really wasn't.
Powerful.
And that's totally what Patrice said is powerful, because you think, and I'm going through that right now, and there's negative being fed in, and there's positive, and I'm like, and I had it like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, something like that. And, it's kind of like it feeds off me because I'm going through a rough time at the moment, and it's really not okay. And it's very damaging at times. And I've talked to people, a friend of mine who are, they talk bad and X, Y, Z. And I didn't respond to these people because I didn't have to. And I had no right to either.
Right.
Because my name wasn't mentioned, but I knew what they were talking about was about me. And so I said nothing, and then we were talking on Friday night, and then it just came out in the conversation, and then it's hopefully going to be addressed, but in a professional way. And it's just a lot where I don't say anything and say something, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm done.
Well,
I'm genuinely bloody done with this crap. Really am.
there's a reason why these stories last for generations.
That's a good thing. I like that.
But and another thing, that I kind of live by is other people's opinion of me is
Look,
that's a nice. Never mind. That's a
Pretty kitty.
that's a nice kitty.
Some days.
That's Toby.
Some
That's the cat that's got the Choctaw name.
yeah, HBI Toby, and he's got special needs. So he doesn't walk, he doesn't climb. He can
Oh, a
walk.
special needs cat. Can't walk, can't
He
climb.
falls.
Oh,
He falls.
He can walk, but he walks like he's like having like a bottle of tequila. But he has
So he walks drunk. He's a drunk walker.
he's special needs. He's a drunk walker.
Yeah.
But he just comes up to me and he just goes, whatever. Just
Yeah. That's so cute. I love Mummy.
He's just that's Toby. That's my Toby. Sorry, you saying
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say, other people's opinion of me is none of my damn business.
Me too. Yeah, me too. Me too. Like, I'm still gonna be here.
Yeah, I'm
Take a break.
gonna
for a
continue doing what I do,
Yeah,
whether you like me or not.
absolutely. I'll take a break, but I'll always come back. I'll always come back as the OG. We are the OGs. We'll always come back. We'll always come back. You have the freshmans and you have the OGs. Don't play with the OGs.
Please don't.
Don't play with the OGs.
I know places to hide bodies.
Listen, I won't tell you where in Ireland because I probably said it way too many times in my shows, and I'll be the first person they'll contact. So,
And be sure you bury an endangered species plants on top so they can't go.
Can't dig it. I can't dig it up.
It's
said
illegal
it.
to dig them up.
She said it, not me. I did not say that. She said it. Honey,
Anything deeper than 3 feet is pointless.
anything what?
Anything deeper than 3 feet is pointless, because after 3 feet you get out of diatomaceous earth, and the diatomaceous earth is what eats the body. So don't go any further than 3 feet.
No further than 3 feet.
So I've been told.
I always heard you go 9 for the body, and then only 3 to 6 you put an animal. So they stop digging after they get to the first one. When the dogs go off, they dig
Well, I mean, yeah, you
That's what-
can.
it off. Yeah.
But if you want to fertilize your endangered plant,
I know.
Then you-
none-
you got to fertilize the endangered plant. So I'm just saying, probably the food source should be closer
Yeah,
to the root system.
totally. I know.
There you
Not. I
go.
know none of what you're talking about.
I don't know what we're talking about gardening, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Mhm.
Endangered
I like
species.
That's how you grow a lot of four-leaf clovers. I think I'm supposed to say something like Erin go Brock right now.
Erin go bra. Erin go
Yeah,
bra.
Erin go Bra.
Do you know what that means?
Lanja.
I used to a long time ago.
Erin go bra. Ireland forever.
Ah.
Cause see, we said that's a St. Patty's thing. All the
Erin
decorations.
go bra. Ireland forever.
Ireland for
We have the best one. Pogue Mahone.
Oh, kiss my ass.
Poke Mahone.
Pogue. P-O-G.
Poke Mahone.
Mahone. Kiss
Mahone.
my ass.
So my buddy Mahoney his last name is he's an asshole. Is what it is. Is that
I
what you mean?
thought that was a musical group. Isn't there?
No, that's Post Malone. That's Post
Oh,
Malone.
that's the same thing. Post
Yeah,
Malone,
right.
Post
So I
Malone.
can go around saying Post Malone and it's an asshole. Got it. That fits. It fits.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hey,
2 points.
oh, favorite day. Arr.
You're still
Yeah,
on.
that like that.
Aaron, we're still on. I lost connection just driving home. Aaron, we are like 2.5 hours on now. So we are going to come off this live because we are talking about everything and anything.
Yeah, and it's
And
It's
I have my cat literally. Look at my cat. We need to take a look
Well,
at my cat.
Yeah, we've also got
He's just like
we've got the drawer chihuahua has been sitting here in the desk.
and we gotta animals. Animals are appearing.
I have animals. I have
Yeah.
animals everywhere. Look at this cat is so
So I'm looking forward to coming over and visiting, and
Yes.
I gotta have some blood sausage because
We're adding more things.
You're gonna have black pudding. We call it black pudding.
yep.
You can get blood sausages in Wisconsin.
We'll be
I mean, yeah, a bit.
I don't eat it, but I know where you can get the best of the best with oats in it, and it's beautiful.
I just want to eat Irish food.
What did I make you the first time
Why
you
don't
came
you
over?
stick with bangers and mash and cabbage?
That's English. Bangers and
That's
mash.
English. That's
English.
You make sausage and beans and toast all of the time.
No,
shepherd's pie is good with me. Guinness soup is fine.
He makes awesome shepherd's pie.
I made shepherd's pie the first night you came over.
You made corned beef and cabbage.
I made you cabbage, ham,
Oh, it's ham. We'd call it.
cabbage, ham, and potatoes with parsley sauce.
There you go. It's
And it
parsley
was
sauce.
beautiful. It was an Irish dish. It was beautiful. And then I made you shepherd's pie.
See, I get confused because I spend more time in
But
Scotland, so I got the tatties and neeps down, but that's not Irish.
But did you eat it?
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
It was amazing.
I know.
I mean, I'll have haggis. Why not? You know.
Oh, I
I've
love
never had the
haggis. Is good.
I've never had it, but I'll try it once. I'll try anything especially if it's connected to my heritage.
You
Yeah.
can try.
What was that one that Ron had? It was skellin kink or skink,
it was like fishbowl.
Cullen skink or something like that.
It was like fishbowl with
Fish bowl, yeah.
everything in it. But he loved it, and he had it in the north of Ireland, and he had it in Scotland, and he had it. He was looking for it, and he got it, and he found it.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do right now is we're going to come off. We're going to come off this live. We're going to say thank you to everyone, first and foremost for Brandon for coming here and having our talk with us, being on the show. It's been so good. And Resnecks. Oh my goodness.
Well, it's the same thing. It's a play on redneck. So you're right.
Resnecks for coming on.
But with a Z instead of an S.
Apologies for coming on and having a talk. That was an honor. That was really great that he would do that, and that's like a bonus in this show tonight, and I love that.
Well, I'm glad I was able to help you produce an entertaining product. I'm 100% honored and humbled to be on your show, especially my very first international show ever. So, I mean, I'd love to come back. We'll talk about the mountains I live in to anytime.
We need to do more. I'm honored that we were the first ones, and that you came onto my show in the first and foremost place in the first time.
Yeah.
With Anna, would love Anna to come on as well and talk about Anna's experiences as well. Would love that, absolutely love that. And Resnex, we'd love him to come on with us as well.
They want to come on too again.
All our previous to come on, and we can do a segment on each, if that's okay. Or we can do. Oh, thank you.
There it is. Yep.
Thank you.
We can do whatever you want. We're just a kind of a phone call and a 5-hour distance away.
I would love to do the three, and then we have 3 different with Resnex that we have his experience, your experiences, and then Anna's experiences on the one show that we can show what paranormal is, because people think paranormal is just spirits and spirits only. When paranormal is literally about everything across the table, when it comes to UFOs, when it comes to fairy folk, when it comes to
well, here's one that people forget: religion. It's paranormal.
Jesus, don't get me on that one. Do not get me on that one. Holy Jesus!
I'm just saying.
Oh my!
Hey, I'll tell you. I'm going to end it with a joke and a saying. So the joke is, the miracle is that Jesus was the only white dude in Jerusalem. That was the miracle.
Yeah.
Okay.
and the saying is like, I used to end my show with this, and I haven't said this saying in 3 years, but I want to say, always remember, it's not about surviving the storm, but it's how you dance in the rain that matters.
Rain. That's one of my favorites. Learning to dance in the rain.
Yep.
In the rain. Dance in the rain.
Love you, Tanya. Good to see you.
Tanya, my love girl. I love
everybody.
But when it comes to religion, oh my God, Brandon, do you even know what I'm like when it comes to religion?
We can do a show on it. I never disparage any religion, but I will talk comparatively all day long.
I'm a capital MF when it comes to religion. I love it. I like it, but I have my
opinion.
And
Right.
I know one or two people will not do a show with me when it comes to religion because Jenny's gonna like do
That's
one.
why I stick
Well,
more
and I've had
philosophy,
like-
not a religion.
right. I like organized religion and spiritualism are two completely different things. I follow Jesus Christ. I believe exactly what the man said, but I don't have to go to a church and give you any damn money so you can go get a Ferrari. I don't have to do that for you.
Jesus, take the wheel. Holy be Jesus. And that's another show for another time.
Yeah. Hey, love you guys. Thank you, Ireland.
Listen, thank you, Brandon.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Resnex, for coming on with us tonight. Thank you, Brandon, first and foremost, for giving us your time and having us as your first international interview.
I love it. Love it.
And for Patrice to be her first time
First
to
podcast.
interview you, and she was amazing.
Love it.
because she
Yeah,
knew-
it went great. I had a
You're
great
so
time.
kind. And all the
Amazing.
wonderful people that joined us.
Definitely. I love it. We will definitely do it again. We're looking forward to seeing each other very soon in the next 12 months.
Yep.
And we will be doing it. I'm going to say good night. I'm going to take us into the background. Everyone who watched, commented, liked, shared, thank you so much. We will be back on, I think, not next weekend. Is it next weekend? No, because my birthday's the weekend after that, but I don't know when we're on. But listen, when we're
We'll be
on,
back.
I used to do every Friday and Saturday night, but listen, I now do it sporadically. So when I'm on, you'll get a post. I'll be on when I'm on.
That's right. Do whatever the hell you want. It's your world.
Okay, Sláinte go foil.
Sláinte.
So I'm going to bring us into the background for a wee second. Do the intro. Stay there if you want to, Brandon, for a second, or you can leave if you're tired. And
By the way, I'm going to say thank you in Cherokee. So thank you in Cherokee's Wado. Wado.
Wado.
what's that? Thank you.
Thank you. And
Thank you.
Wado.
Wado ganale, which is thank you, my friend.
Wado. Wado. Oh, I love that. I
Y'all
love
come
that.
back now here.
That's what I'm talking about. Come back when you can't stay so long. That's what I tell people.
All
Right.
right then.
I'm going to bring the background. Thank you so much, my darlings. Love you. Slán go foil, Magra, and we'll talk to you very soon. Good night.
Fair turn.